We're
Alrighty,
alive. What's up?
live in living color. So, with that being said, here, Pro Wrestling Sim Local Global Stream Part 2 are down in the hole by about $880. Not too bad
Jeez,
because
bubble.
you gotta think you have to lose, you gotta spend some money to make some money. And
Concessions are canceled for next week.
you gotta remember, we started off with zero popularity, $0. You know what I mean? So, and in terms of like sponsorship money, we're not really we're making $70 in sponsorship money. We're not making
What's up?
anything.
Why are we spending so much on marketing? How are we marketing?
That's just default. I guess the game says you.
That's stupid. That's something that I wish they would fix in this game.
That's what I told Zach. I was like, damn, how much money did you spend at freaking like Staples? You know what I mean, or CVS
because
buying
I also think that
flyers to hand out.
another thing I think that would be really cool to add a feature would be sponsorships with actual places.
I can see that happening, honestly. There's a couple overhauls going on right now for the game that are pretty cool, like with like the match screens, and I could see the sponsorship getting overhauled also to like add a
Dude, we
section.
could have a Skittles Taste the Rainbow match, dude.
Yeah, I could definitely see like Monster, this person, you know.
Also, by the way, this channel is not sponsored by any of these places. We're just giving shameless promotion to our favorite things.
Yeah.
Who doesn't love Skittles though? Like, let's be real. If you don't like Skittles,
the Fruit Loop
you probably don't have
Stall
taste buds.
Deathmatch. We spent a lot of money in
Speaking of
staff
taste buds,
wages booking
real quick,
people. So
this is crazy off topic, but you can hear a crazy story.
Mhm.
So I was watching this video. You know, there's ice cream taste testers as a real job.
Yeah.
And by the way, you know what their mouths are insured for?
How much?
Over $100 million.
That's crazy. You know, there's people that
But the thing is, they have to keep like a strict diet. They're only allowed to drink water.
That's crazy.
Because everything else will change their taste buds and ruin the whole concept.
That's crazy. I don't know. That's one of those jobs, man. I'm sorry. I think that's gotta go. There's people that do it for free. You gotta have a strict
diet. You're only allowed to eat so much food.
Yeah, like I don't know. And besides, like, how many more ice cream flavors are left out there in the world to create?
But you get a ton of money just for tasting ice creams.
You're living the dream, bro.
Yeah.
The dream. So, we have a monthly pay-per-view right now. It's called HOPW Heat.
I like that logo.
We don't have any networks right now because we're bottom of the barrel in terms of, you know, where we're at. So
are we on YouTube then, or
no? We don't. We can't even get on YouTube. That's how low bottom of the barrel.
No, Dom. Anyone can get scooters on YouTube.
Hey, I don't make the rules, man.
Sorry, I'm calling people out.
I don't think they know who that is, but
I'm on YouTube. Do you think he'd tune into this video?
Probably not.
Okay, yeah.
0.50.
I was gonna say, do you think he watches YouTube videos?
I don't know.
He seems like someone who just makes content. Like, I don't think he's much of a YouTube watcher.
It's funny because I went through that phase too, where I made more YouTube videos.
Because there's times where there's definitely like some YouTubers that just make content. They don't really watch stuff.
Oh yeah, well that's how I was. Like I didn't watch like really any YouTube. I just watched a bunch, or I made a bunch of YouTube. Didn't watch much. Now I'm watching more, making less. So I
also,
think it's just
here and there. Would you want to buy an interview?
Don't want to buy an interview? No. No offense to whoever this is.
I was gonna say, like it'd be a big name.
I got other things to spend money on right now.
I was given a price for a big name, and it seemed semi-reasonable. It was like 110 an hour for Zilla Fatu.
Damn, 110 an hour. Yeah, no, I can't.
I mean, we would only probably need about an hour.
Oh yeah, I can't justify that one right now. I got other.
If he shows up, well, that's the thing is I'm worried that he's gonna end up showing up on SmackDown and we're gonna miss out on that.
It'll be okay.
That's true.
I mean, there's always the next person who will show up. So
I wonder how much Riddle would cost.
One blunt an hour.
I just saw he's
You
in
get
the
up off.
MLW again.
All right, so this is our title right here. We don't have a champion crowned yet, by the way. We're only 2 shows in. It's the HBW Intercontinental Heavyweight Championship.
Okay, well then we need another title.
We don't have one. The first champion crowned. What?
We need our amalgamation title.
The amalgamation title.
Was that a U creation or was that a?
That was. It was a combination
Okay.
between like hardcore and like high flyers.
That was the first title I ever contended for and won.
Amalgamation. Now, so the rules here are, because we're a backyard trash indie wrestling company, we can straight up. Do you ever been to an indie wrestling show where they straight up just use like the WWF tag team belts as like their titles?
It's like
I'm
what
cool with any belt if you're like, I
shout
like these
out,
belts.
love the guy. It's what Grimm's Toy Show did before they started making money.
Yeah, so I'm completely fine with you. You pick a belt for us, we can use that belt as like our amalgamation belt until someone makes a picture, you know.
Oh yeah, for sure. Let's see.
So any wrestling belt ever.
Oh, any wrestling belt ever? Okay,
yeah.
so what companies are not being used?
Because
I don't want to use a title that's already being used elsewhere. That'd be my biggest issue.
Well, I mean, like stuff like 5-star, that's definitely not being used. Shoot, there's a freaking locomotive title over there. There's a Waffle House championship. So literally, like the sky is the limit when it comes to belts. In terms of companies, like I said, just like WWE, AEW, WCW. Of course, those ones are all being used, like New Japan, AAA. You know, think like more indie companies that I probably deleted off. You know, like House of Hardcore, stuff like that. Just because we have already like an ECW. So
is Game Changer in here still, or
GCW is
what
not in here.
MLW? Is MLW still in here?
MLW is not in here. They're not. So they're not worth immortal worthy, I guess. So
okay, look up MLW real quick.
Okay. Of these belts.
Go down real quick. Let's go with that MLW middleweight look.
Middleweight. This one right here.
Yeah.
Pick this one here. Amalgamation singles. High. Gender. Well, this is probably medium. Oh yes. We don't have any gender limits right now.
Well, that's okay because we just gotta get women that we know that can go with dudes.
I don't even know if we have. I think Jade Cargill might be the only woman.
Well, she can go with any dude on the roster, though. I'm gonna guess.
Our main thing is the only person we spend good money on is Andre Chase, and we have the backyard wrestling mentality of they can also be a referee and an announcer. So,
who's the Whisper?
He's just a Chikara dude. He's pretty cool looking. If you ever played if you ever played like the Chikara video game they had that then got rebranded, it's called like Action Arcade now, but he was
probably had to rebrand it after everything happened.
Yeah, I don't know if he was a part of the controversy, so don't shoot me on the spot. You know what I mean? But I'm also we're gonna assume this is
get our resident Chikara expert Lenny on the phone.
We're also going to assume that for everyone we hire, this is them in their prime, not being controversial phase or whatever. So
yeah, so if we sign somebody that may be offensive, that's not the views of the channel.
Yeah,
it's the views of the
that's like, you know, I didn't know.
Don't blame us for them being popular. Blame yourself for them still being popular.
So yeah, this is our roster. That's our titles. Sadly, Zachary wins actually because of, like, you know, it's a video game at the end of the day. So it generated chemistry, and it said that him and Desmond Xavier actually no longer have good chemistry. So they have fallen out, similar to like Mike Santana and Ortiz. So that sucks. So we can't utilize the tag team. We still can, but we'll get like a debuff. But
we need to just go get other free agents.
Well, we can't, because I don't know if you know this, but I'm down the whole $880, and we kind of got to make do with what we have because right now it looks like $50 is the
We have like
lowest.
6 people. Like, do we have a do we have an agreement with another
Our
company
show's
to
only
bring
like an
people
hour,
in?
by the way. Let me see. I think our show's only like an hour. It's
Can,
60 minutes. So
can we make some like alliances?
yeah, but everyone else costs a lot of money. We're the very bottom lowest company. So like we want to at least get to regional before we have any alliances. I imagine most people won't even accept us as an alliance because of how bottom of the barrel we are. But or Percy Watson is the owner of the company, by the way. I didn't do that. It's just he came in,
Interesting. I
and
like that.
so
I like the Percy Watson.
yeah, I don't know. It says he has a
Did
written
you watch
contract,
NXT
but
Game Show, Dom, or is that before your WWE watching time?
I went back and watched it later. So
Did you like it?
you and I might have watched it actually back in the day in like 2016 or
I was
17
gonna say I don't
when they
remember
had
if
the
you liked it or
network.
not. Did you like it?
I liked it. It was funny. It was a good
I think
time.
they should. I honestly think they should bring it back.
I think they should too, especially with this era of like wrestlers. It fits perfectly. I think it fits better with this era with like the goofball, like Andre Chase, the
Brooks Jensen.
family, Brooks Jensen and them, the Rednecks, when Pretty Deadly was there, like all these like different
Yeah, there's a lot of characters. It's
gimmicks.
honestly very much new generation. It feels.
Yeah, they would have fit in perfectly for like an NXT game show rather than a transition from like metalhead NXT, you know.
It is
Alrighty.
wild how different NXT is.
Oh yeah, it's night and day. It's completely different. So minimum people are wanting like $50. That's our only downside is like I don't see anyone who wants less than $50. I mean, these guys only have full zero popularity. So I have to bite the bullet, give them at least $50. Like that's an awful thing, but
That's another feature that needs to be added to this game, Dom.
is contract
Hot dog
negotiation,
handshake.
hot dog and a handshake.
Like for local guys. Like there should be like local guys that'll like be in the mods. That'll literally just take like a okay. I just want to show up and be able to sell some merchandise, which won't cost you any money, and
Mhm.
it'll make them okay.
So right now we're paying. I wonder if there's like a better
It'll bump their
venue. Let
popularity too.
me see. This is the cheapest venue, by the way. It looks like $400 for 100 capacity, local small room. We're gonna make about 40 people that'll show up. So
Oh yeah, but should we change Montez Ford's name?
I also exist on the realm of, you know, indie company that's not following like copyright rules and everything. So I just went with like what would be the most favorable name we'd want to call them.
Oh no, I was just
So
saying. I was just saying. I didn't know because I remember we used to do that all the time on TEW.
give them like a new name.
Yeah,
I gave that originally
his
to
real name is
Dane and
Kenneth
them.
Crawford.
I gave that to Dane, and he said Andre Chase and Montez Ford would just be okay with them. You know, not changing their names. Um, Andre Chase, this is his prologue, by the way, to fill you in. The plan here with Andre Chase is he's a evil teacher. Before he's like in charge of a university, he's an evil teacher. So
Oh, I like that.
yeah. Um,
Does he have a faction?
he does not yet. That's actually something we wanted to get to. So if you want to
He's
start
got to
building
get
that
his.
this show,
He's got to find his. Who's going to be his first student?
I don't know. Let's start off with an angle here. Give him a promo, like 10
What about
minutes.
Montez Ford being his first student?
I'm cool with that. I forget who it was. I think Montez Ford was like the
Or
pot.
Stepa?
I think Montez Ford was the pot stirrer. Or no, I think it was TK Orion. He was the one who was like stirring the pot, like getting people like in trouble in fights.
Oh, then that could be that could be the guy then.
So let's do TK Orion taking on Desmond Xavier tonight. Give him like 10 minutes. TK Orion goes over.
He's still in ROH.
Who, TK Orion?
Yeah,
You mean in real life?
yeah.
I don't think so. I
Dude, do you remember when he broke his leg?
Oh yeah.
Dude, it was bad. And that sucked for him because that was like right when their tag team was taking off. I like that Whispers look. I kind of put him in the match.
You want to put him with Andre Chase? I like him because he could be like a shush like
Yeah, dude, he could
librarian with
be.
Andre
Yeah,
Chase.
he could be like the hey, be quiet, the teacher's talking.
So we'll do Andre Chase. Or sorry, not Andre Chase. We'll do the Whisper taking on Knuckles Madsen.
There's no heel. Like we don't have to have heels versus faces, right?
No, not necessarily right now at this
Okay, I was
stage.
gonna say that was just two. That I'm pretty sure that was two either faces or two heels booked against each other.
Yeah, there's no hard like penalty on this game, and there's
Good. I
yeah,
hated when that would happen.
yeah, like I get it, but I like this game not only because it's more modern with being able to how it looks, performs, all that, but also it's more get in play. There's a lot less background work I have to do to get up and play. So I will do Andre Chase and the Whisper segment after that where he recruits him. And then we have a maximum of 20 minutes left. I think this is where we have Percy Watson announces the world title match.
Who's going to be in the world title match?
Um, I was thinking a Sifa Fatu and Andre
I was
Chase.
thinking that either that or him and Pillman.
Sifa Fatu and Pillman. Okay, because it depends if we want to keep Andre Chase away from the world title. Because if we
Well,
could.
I want to keep him away from the world title at first
Okay.
because I want him to build up the Whisper at first.
So Brian
Because then the
Pillman,
Whisper can be a credible enforcer for him. Like that's how he gets the world title.
the Intercontinental Heavyweight Championship, Brian Pillman Jr., Sifa Fatu. We'll make this a
Make it a ladder match.
cool with that. Make it a ladder match. There you go, past it, I think. Yeah, ladder
Yeah.
match. In this local room. There's just a random ladder match. Who's going over? Who's our first world champ?
I was gonna say just flip the coin on that one.
All right. You want to let the game decide?
Yeah, let's just let the game decide on that one.
Be surprised.
And then like that'll just be the way we end the show.
Yep. All right. So it says we'll spend like $500 on the show and pay-per-view appearance wages. So Andre Chase, teacher gimmick, working well. TK O'Ryan, Desmond Xavier. Really
Crowd
good.
reaction was 100.
Pretty good segment out of these two. Dang. The Whisper, Knuckle Madsen. The match did actually better than I thought it was going to do. Didn't do that good. Andre Chase and Whisper segment, pretty good too. Percy Watson announcing the world title match. Sifa Fatu and Brian Pillman Jr. And Ryan Pillman Jr. First ever HPW Intercontinental Heavyweight Championship goes to him. Both these guys were struggling for breath at the end of the match after 15 minutes. They did not have much psychology.
We gotta get their cardio up.
Yeah, we got to get their cardio up because they not lasting in the ring. But we did it. Our maximum show rating is 25%, and we got 0.2 popularity. So
Did we make some money?
we probably did not make money. But let's see. Yeah, I would say we went down the whole. We're going down the whole west.
Why we're even worse? How are we gonna make money?
We're not worse. So if you look at this, 337, 305. So also Zachary wants a push. So we made 525 in ticket sales. This was 493. So we're making more money. And as long as we don't book everybody. Also, I messed up. I didn't book that stupid dragon in a match with Desmond Xavier. I forgot. But
So will
it's okay.
Desmond Xavier be able to have good matches against Wentz?
Maybe. Well, it says
I was gonna say maybe we can
chemistry
have
as a
them
team.
feud I was gonna say, well,
Yeah.
if they need to break up because they're not working well as a team,
Yeah.
we just got to pick which one's gonna be which.
Dang,
The heel in the face.
I forgot to book that stupid dragon in a match against Desmond Xavier, but it'll be okay. So, Luis Spicoli signed with CMLL. That's funny. All right, so let's take it to our next show.
Oh, yeah, did you see Sammy Callahan's back in TNA?
I did. Who else was back? Was it Eric Young, I think? Or was he already there?
Oh, he was already there. Dude, their roster's actually not, honestly, that might be
They're getting better. They're getting better.
That might be.
They got some.
It's getting near where it'd be a fun save where we wouldn't have to do too much craziness to the roster because I think they have a nice roster you can build off of.
I'm gonna reject that one from Percy. Actually, I don't want Percy Watson because he's like on a written deal. So
He wants a world title.
Yeah, I don't want that to happen. So
no. This isn't Vince McMahon getting the world title.
Yeah, Jeff Jarrett out here.
Dude, I love that they have Jeff Jarrett mode in this game. They literally tried to Jeff Jarrett us.
My world. I'm kind of bummed out they didn't give the belt to Nick Nemeth. Like, I like Moose, but I don't know. I feel like Nemeth would have been that nice, buzz and popularity for him. What do you think? Think they should keep it on Moose, or they should give it to Nemeth?
What were you saying? I'm sorry about that. I was reading something.
Oh, so there you go, Dane.
Hello. Thank you.
Welcome,
Damn.
You gotta ping me or type it in the chat.
Well,
you should have messaged me.
I did. I just messaged you.
The
You
chat.
didn't respond.
I got my Discord muted.
No, you messaged me. I was gonna say, yeah, I don't have my Discord notifications on down.
No.
I can tell. All right. So I was gonna go to bed, but then I saw you guys streaming. Not enough segments that last show.
Bed.
Yeah, I haven't slept yet. Not enough segments, guys. I was very let down. Yeah.
How many more did
you haven't slept yet, Dane? I was trying to reach you earlier this morning.
No, you weren't. What the hell? You didn't message me on Facebook. You didn't message me on Discord. Where the hell were you messaging
you weren't
me?
on, Dane. That's why you can't appear away at 4 a.m.
Yeah, well, I wasn't really on Discord. I was on Facebook a bit.
Oh, I wasn't really on. Okay. Detective Stabler.
What the hell am I supposed to be doing on the Discords that
Dude.
Nah, bro.
Discord.
I gotta talk to the voice. I gotta talk to the voices in my head instead.
Discord.
Yeah, Randy Orton style.
All right, Dane. Tell me, should they have given the belt to Nick Nemeth, or was it a good call to keep it on Moose?
With Matt Hardy coming in, Moose.
With Matt Hardy coming in, Moose, yeah.
Wait, who won it?
Moose won the title, but Matt Hardy returned to TNA last night. Me and you watched that.
You talked about it. Yeah, I saw that clip.
Because I'd rather have a final deletion match with Moose and
dude.
Matt
Yeah,
Hardy
I'm just so glad that they get the Broken Universe back. You got to get Senor Benjamins.
I don't know. I hope they treat Nick like really good in the future.
He probably deserved that title, but I don't think they expected to get this little run for Matt Hardy.
There's time though for him to win that though.
I don't think they expected Matt, because I don't think Matt Hardy's gonna, like he said, he's still a free agent. I don't think he's gonna be there very long. I don't think they expected to have a chance at Matt Hardy having a little run there.
I mean, he could be a transitional champion. He could have a couple defenses and then drop it to Nick Nemeth, or something else could happen. You know, I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
There's other options out there. I'd like to see what they can do, what their plans are. Your boy's also there. Who's that guy that you really like from MLW? Hammerstone, right? He's still there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of options out there. You know, a lot of matches, a lot of potential.
All right.
Where Nick Nemeth.
We didn't even
really
mention the
wins
world
big
champ, by the way, Brian Pillman Jr., I think. But
I saw you add
we
that
did,
title.
yeah.
I went back in the stream and I was like, what is, because I was like, what was Mullins' impression of this company? Like, did he flip out? And then I saw that
he made it a true
yeah,
HOPW, the amalgamation belt.
the Intercontinental was my idea because I don't know. I was on,
I'm bringing it back.
I was on a Jeff Jarrett thing and I said, we need the Intercontinental title in this Ghetto Fed.
So we're going to do
Speaking of Jeff Jarrett, fucking Percy Watson tried to Jeff Jarrett us.
We're going to start off tonight, Percy Watson prayer, which then leads into Dragon being annoying, so he'll get his match with him because they keep crying they want a match. And then Sifa Fatu wants another title match with Percy Watson. That's when he announces that there's actually a perfect.
Can we have TKO Ryan stir the pot? That's his gimmick.
Yeah.
We'll have it. You can do.
He's with Andre Chase now.
You put him with Andre Chase, yes.
I might just put like all these guys in this.
Andre Chase has a faction.
Yeah, all the big names though.
So we'll get Dragon and Percy Watson match out of the way.
Andre Chase has the Whisper and he has TK Ryan.
Oh, what's that faction called?
It's the school
match. Boom boom. Okay.
Is that? I thought it was gonna be called the Tony Khan faction, where you just shove a bunch of people in a faction and then say they're a faction.
No, it's the school, dude. He's the evil teacher.
He is an evil teacher. He's an evil bastard.
Dude, he's a bastard.
Are you still running the Montez Ford getting heat because he sells the most T-shirt gimmick? Were you doing that one for Mullins?
Oh no, we haven't. We just started streaming, so we haven't got.
He didn't see that Montez Ford's gimmick is that he sells more T-shirts than everybody else, and people get mad at him, and they try to start fights with Montez Ford.
No, haven't done that one just yet.
I don't know why, but that was like a thing that they were doing when they were booking Zach and him, and the chat was like loving it. Montez Ford was like selling out shirts, and everyone would be like, I'm angry at you, and then there's like, let's have a match, and then they'd just fight.
So this is
that basically became Montez Ford's gimmick.
This one can be a fans bring the weapons match for this one. Get a big old spot here.
I'm still sad Desmond Xavier and Zachary Wentz have bad chemistry in this game.
Yeah, that's a bit of a bummer that they
it's a big bummer,
got unlucky there.
That's why we hired them, is to be a team.
All right. So this is our show for April. We got big starting off segment, leads to Dragon Percy Watson to make them happy. Whisper and Zachary Wentz versus Desmond Xavier and Knuckles Madsen. Andre
Chase. We have something big at the end of the show.
What do you want by big? I mean, the big is the fans bring the weapons match for the amalgamation belt. So
yeah.
Alrighty, start that.
Maybe
show.
No. Let's do like a mystery angle or something. Like a drive-by shooting.
What the heck?
Like it's like shot on like a phone, and it's like YouTube quality, and we see like a drive-by shooting video, and we don't know who shot the person. It's like big mystery.
How about we see
that seems like something like a promotion, like a small promotion would think is like a good idea. It's like just random drive-by shooting at the end of the show.
Let's end off the show with Montez Ford sees Dragon ran over.
Oh, he got hit by a car.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. That works.
There we go.
Who done it? Who done it, Mullins? Who done it?
Some decent ass matches. Let's see what our main event got. That was a pretty damn good main event. Sifa Fatu is the first ever amalgamation champion.
Love him.
Might not be able to be
him.
the world champ, but at least you can be the mid-card champ. So, and then end off the show pretty hot. The dragon getting ran over. So
he got hit.
He got hit. All right.
Who done did it?
We should almost be at 1 popularity now. So let's see.
We are the
ones. We're at 1 popularity. If you look at it, we're only in the hole about 179 right now. So that means hopefully by the end of the year, we're going to start making money. So as long as we're not aggressive, in terms of spending like this, we're going to end up making money.
You don't want to grow too early.
So,
yeah.
And we're definitely still nowhere close to a network deal. So, alrighty,
They made it so hard. They made it so hard to make network deals. It's actually crazy how hard it is in this game.
Yeah, I think the minimum to get like the very lowest bottom of the barrel network deal is like a regional company, like 30 popularity. I don't think that should be the case because YouTube exists. I think anything that's like wants you to be free, you should be able to do personally. So
yeah,
because you don't make any money off of YouTube, but you get the exposure. So and that's really helpful.
What about those people that have like the indie wrestling TV deals on the
like local television?
Yeah, well they have like the little subscription things.
Oh, like Fight and
IWTV. Yeah, no, IWTV, the one Lenny has. Shout out to him.
Andre Chase says that he wants to work with Montez Ford. What do you want to call the faction of Andre Chase, the Whisper, and TK Ryan, the school?
Academic excellence.
Academic excellence.
That's a good one.
Oh, here it is.
It goes down there. What happened to his picture?
It's because he has a stupid O in his the apostrophe. It's like Ryan. That's why.
Oh, so it breaks it.
It breaks the picture on this page. Yeah.
That's weird.
It just bug coding. That's all it is. It'd be like that. WWFA. I guess Eve Torres.
Do you have viewers right now?
Have viewers? No one active like talking around right now. So.
Oh damn, we had people last time.
Yeah, I usually do better people talking late in the day.
Yeah.
But
like a nighttime when you're like all night long.
That's also Monday through Friday. So it's like middle lunch church hours on a Sunday. So
oh yeah. All your fans are at church.
Yeah.
They're good North Carolina boys.
I did get a bot in my chat and in Twitch, so shout out to the bot.
Shout out to the bot.
Yeah, deep-seated Grimace. I don't know, like the Grimace shake. It said, "Hello, sorry for bothering you. I want to offer promotion for your channel." Thank you.
You're like, yeah, right, buddy. What do you? I'm the president.
Alrighty. Sifa Fatu wants to defend his title. Alright, man.
Dude.
That's the only bad part about having like a monthly show is you get these people who are like,
oh, I have an idea for a title.
They really want to defend their belt. I might honestly switch this to, I don't know. I might just keep it monthly because we only get like $70 in sponsorships. So it's
I have an idea for a title. What about the Catalyst Mints title?
Well, I mean well, that's the name of the TV show is Cataclysm. So it's
based off Catalyst Mints.
Yeah, it's based off Catalyst Mints.
Oyama Boy and Delger Memorial Battle Royal.
The Oyama Boy and Delger Memorial Battle Royal. I'm trying to remember. I did have a Battle Royale, like an in remembrance Battle Royale. I can't remember what I called it. It's been so long. It's been almost 10 years. So
Shout out.
Shout out e-fetting. So
Chris Delio.
Disgusting. E-fetting is gross. I think I'm the only one that still e-feds out of our friend group, by the way.
I think.
Okay.
Yeah, I think so. End of month checking. It's not end of the month. It's only April 26th at that time.
The trick to e-fetting and not getting into a bunch of drama, you just drop your promo and then you ignore the messages.
Nice.
That's what I do. It literally works. It literally is like really hard to get into e-fetting drama if you do that. Then every once in a while you like checking on people and you're just like, hey, what's up?
I think the crazy
okay,
part
good.
is we were all doing, well, not all of us, but the majority of people were doing e-fetting when they were like mid-teenagers and some were early 20s. And you had a couple outliers, but it was everybody who was like, they took it really personal. If you took a shot in the promo, then it was like you took a shot at them in real life. So
we need like the Tony Khan promote.
Dragon wants a title match. Oh, man, I'm sorry. I just can't. I don't know.
Give him it. He's a popular character.
I'll let him fight Sifa.
He's a popular character, dude. Listen, is Dragon the world champion material? No, but is he a popular character that's well respected within the community that we have built? Yes.
I like Brian Pillman being the champ, who probably won't get booked too much. Probably, like he just won the world title. Now there's like a big ongoing who ran over the dragon storyline.
Yeah, it just started.
I know, so that might take away because I can't book everybody. That's the thing, I can't. Yeah, HOPW Heat. So Sifa Fatu wants to defend his belt. I failed to meet my promise. What? That's what I hate about monthly shows. All right. You're going to tell me that we got some backstage morale at 36. Yeah, whatever. So, oh yeah, also our character is Betty White. Probably should mention that. She's the
Why is she beefing with Andre Chase?
Because we didn't get to book him and someone. Sorry. Like I said, they give you a he's like, hey, I want this to happen, but you only give you a certain amount of time, and because we only do a monthly show, it's like no time to do it.
The cheat is, and I think this works. I'm pretty sure I've done this before. You give them the push, and then you take away the push.
Yeah,
and they like you.
Well, let's go to where my finances at here. We're making still $70 a sponsorship, so let's go here and let's go angle. Let's do a promo starting off with I was gonna do Andre Chase and what's his name, Montez Ford.
Yeah, but he just got. Oh, I thought you were the Dragon. He just got hit by a car. I don't know if he's gonna compete this month.
Let's do Montez Ford.
He's probably gonna. Well,
let's see.
Yeah. Yeah. What's he doing?
He says that he knew who ran over the dragon, but he's not gonna tell unless he gets a title match against.
He says no snitching.
He said no snitching unless I get a title match against Sifa Fatu.
Oh no, that makes him look bad though. Doesn't he realize what he's doing?
I mean, yeah, but
people are gonna start thinking he did it.
So Percy Watson says, "Yeah, man, you get it. You'll fight Sifa tonight for the belt."
I wonder if he even knows who hit him, or if he's just like bluffing. Is he just?
We'll do TK O'Ryan tonight, taking on JT Dunn. Let's do another match. We'll do Desmond Xavier. And I don't think we'll use Andre Chase this show. Just save a little bit of money. We'll do Desmond Xavier and
The Whisper.
I think I already booked these two. Or no, I think I booked the
Probably
Whisper and
did.
Knuckle Madsen, but nonetheless, we'll book them.
Listen, the
Let's make a
roster's
triple
so
threat
small.
with Zachary
Oh.
Wentz
Ooh,
because they're beefing.
they're beefing.
We'll do promo backstage with Sifa before his match, saying that he doesn't care about who ran over a stupid dragon, that he wants to be a fighting champ unlike Brian Pillman Jr. And then we're going to have Sifa and Montez Ford. Sifa's going to win.
Tear the roof off the place.
And then after that, Percy Watson's going to be like, all right, Montez, who did it? Who ran over Dragon? And Montez is like, I ain't snitching. I ain't telling. And Percy's like, you got to tell. I gave you your match. It's on you that you lost. Montez is like, you right. And he's like, it was that Knuckles Madsen.
What?
Remember him beefing all the way back in the first show with him?
He did it?
He's gonna accuse him and say he did it.
Is it true?
I don't know. You gotta stay tuned for the next show.
Oh no.
Yeah.
This turned into Law and Order, dude.
I mean, the dragon technically has a lawyer gimmick, fun fact, but
We're binging some Law and Order the other day.
it was a pretty decent main event. Could have been better with these two, but problem is we don't really have a commentary and no one has psychology. Might just go and throw Percy Watson actually on commentary in the time being. So, all right. So we only lost $37 that show. So we're doing better. That means we're probably about to make money next month. With that being said, let's go over here. Let's go to our announcing. Set the announcer as Percy Watson real quick.
We're making $1 million moves. We're making real moves.
Wrong dude. I don't think he was.
I know. It's not him, but it's a reference to us making money.
Mm-hmm.
Not the guy you put on commentary.
I think we're going the mile. We're making do with a very small roster. So
we're changing the game.
Knuckle Madsen says he deserves a push after being accused.
He gets released.
There you go. He gets fired. We're doing good things for these guys though, because their popularity is increasing by us booking them. So
yeah. One of these guys might lose their job one day.
One of these might lose their job. One of them might go on to like bigger, better things. That'll be the day, because it's going to happen eventually. Someone's going to get stolen from us. It's an inevitable thing. I feel like it could be like an Andre Chase, honestly, but
that's true.
We'll see.
I think at some point we'll just drop somebody and get someone new though, with a fresh face, you know?
Oh yeah. I mean, there's a whole crowd of people out there. I was telling Chris, one of my favorite things about this database in particular is we have that, fantasy factor of we could go and grab a
Brian Pillman Sr.
Well, yeah, Brian Pillman Sr. and get him to work alongside his son. Something that can't happen in real life. So.
Right. Did you tell Mullins that the plan is eventually to make him Lexus King?
Dragon would love to fight Montez Ford. No, I haven't told him that
Because
yet.
people were very excited about that. People wanted him to be Lexus King, and I was the one that was like, we need to let him kind of do this first, and then kind of like steer towards that way. I kind of wanted to build towards it.
I like it. I like it. You know, with the insanity, like maybe a split personality, you know, between Lexus and Brian Pillman Jr.
That could be interesting. I didn't even think of that.
Mm-hmm.
That could happen.
Maybe something.
Hey, what a wonderful kind of day. Have you slept yet, Dom?
Yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah.
I feel like, do you remember Chucky season 2 when Chucky was like brainwashed and he became like good guy Chucky? Or he claimed to be at least.
Yes.
You remember that?
Yeah, I remember that.
That's how I'm feeling right now. I feel like him.
The good Chucky doll.
Yeah, the one that's like smiling and is like, "Am I a pack guy too?"
Oh, stupid dragon out here wanting a title match. He wants 2 title matches before the end
What?
of next month.
What?
This dragon who really thinks highly of himself. I mean, I'll give him the match with Montez Ford because
He wants 2 title matches. That's crazy.
all right, guys, now it's decision time. Did Montez Ford run over that dragon?
You know what? I'm not so sure.
No, we gotta have a twist like M. Night Shyamalan.
M. Night Shyamalan. Like that new movie coming out,
Dude,
Trap. You know?
What if
movie I showed you? Yeah.
Yeah, that's a little out there.
What if it was the owner of the company?
Percy Watson.
What if Percy Watson did it? He wanted to pop the ratings. He knew how well his merch was selling. He has a motive. You know? I mean, sure, like Knuckles has a motive as well. Maybe it's more than a one-person job.
Maybe it is.
Maybe it's a conspiracy.
So we're starting off the show. Montez Ford, open challenge. He's actually not doing open challenge. He's doing a call out. He's like, Knuckle Madsen, you ran over Dragon, and I saw it. And that's why tonight I want you in this ring. Well, guess what? Guess who's coming out to fight Montez Ford? Dragon is.
Himself.
And then that's
he
where
think,
Dragon
does he think Montez Ford beat him up?
is going to win. But after the match, there's going to be a brawl here between Dragon and Montez Ford. And that's when Knuckle Madsen's going to go out there to help out Dragon. But he's going to be attacked by the guy who actually ran over the dragon.
Who was it? Who's the guy?
Who do you want? There's different routes we can go here.
Oh, there's a lot of good options here.
I like
you want Brian Pillman Jr.?
I like the idea of Brian Pillman Jr. because it could be that split personality thing, you know?
Yeah.
So
he could claim it was an accident.
Yeah.
He's gonna try to manipulate the situation. He's gonna say, I did it, but I didn't mean to do it.
And then
we don't even know if he's telling the truth. He's nuts.
We'll have a Knuckle Madsen, Brian Pillman Jr. Title match later in the show. So
he's nuts.
Let's get the Whisper out here, and he can have a match against
Jade Cargill.
I don't want Jade at the moment. Actually, I was thinking about JD in the twist. You say TK O'Ryan, his buddy?
Yeah. Yeah.
He's gonna fight his buddy tonight.
They have like an exhibition match.
Okay, I'm cool with that.
They're trying to prove which one of them is the right hand man to Andre Chase.
I think it's the Whisper.
I don't know, that TK Orion, he loves to stir the pot. He loves to always be there and whisper in people's ears and tell people what they like to hear.
That is our
He
show.
kind of reminds me of some E-Fetters out there.
Yeah, all right.
That TK Orion.
That was pretty good. That was actually pretty good. That was a pretty good
bastard.
show with everything. So
Very good show.
yeah.
We're
We
moving
advanced
up
the
in the world.
storyline. Brian Pillman Jr. Retaining the belt here. We know that Brian Pillman Jr. aligning himself with Montez Ford. You know, maybe he actually ran over Dragon.
Dude, we don't know.
And that's why he got the title match against Sifa instead of Brian Pillman. So it makes sense, you know. Why would he go for the mid-card belt and not the world belt? But all right, let's see what we did. That show only down $48. Oh yeah, because the extra marketing expenditure. But yeah, dude, we need to get higher sponsorship. That's what's kind of like shooting us right now. So we need to get higher.
Yeah, but how do we do that?
It's only $70. I'm kind of debating doing a weekly show at the moment. Because the sponsorship is only $70. We spend 48, but it keeps going lower. Let's see. Let me do the math quick. So 682 on that one. That was 693 actually. We had a little less people on that one. I'm guessing because of people we booked. 651.
Good on JT.
Let's try it out as a
getting all those
weekly
contract
show.
offers.
Let's
a weekly?
Yeah.
Oh no.
We might be in a good spot to do it weekly. Plus, I don't have to wait as long to book in between shows. It's only an hour.
It's only an hour.
We're only down in the hole by about less than $2,000 anyways. So we're not like deeply in the hole. We're like hundreds of thousands of dollars. So.
Where's Shirt Brother? Shirt Brother.
What's up?
You need to give us something.
Give you what?
Your energy.
Feed me
I'm just chilling.
Your ideas.
I'm playing some videos.
Playing some videos?
Yeah.
What kind of videos you watching?
Madden.
Yeah, that's...
Yeah, we're literally streaming right now.
All right, brother. Yeah, we are streaming right now.
I know.
Story of my life. All right. Kicking off the show here. Brian Pillman Jr.
You need something big.
He's going to go out there with Montez Ford, and he said, Montez, you didn't get the job done. All right. He said, you didn't get the belt off of Sifa. And Brian Pillman Jr. gets criticized because Montez Ford says, nah, man, you didn't get the job done. I thought you got rid of that dragon. And Pillman says, don't worry about the dragon. He's just a stupid guy in a suit. And I'll prove that here tonight when I take him on. So that'll lead to their match here in a second.
Oh, I got an idea of how we end the show.
Okay.
What if Brian Pillman wins the match, but he gets attacked after, and then he starts flipping out, and he doesn't know why he's getting attacked. It's kind of like he has like amnesia, and we don't know if like he's faking it or not.
What kind of sitcom is this?
Okay.
You know, the split personality thing?
Yeah, I like it.
Well, maybe Brian Pillman's playing with us. We don't know yet. Maybe he set this whole thing up.
Dude, he's M. Night Shyamalan.
Shama ding dong.
Shamalama ding dong. Sifa Fatu and the Whisperer.
Epico. That's a good match.
We'll do Brian Pillman and that dragon.
Where's that damn dragon? He was trying to fuck on me.
I hope he wasn't. That's horrible if he was. And after that, after the match, and have Brian Pillman get attacked by Sifa Fatu for.
You can't have him beat him up for 5 minutes. He's gonna die.
I don't know. I don't know where I want to go with this one. I'm debating where I want to go with this one. I also don't want to book every single person because I see some people are being booked.
What if he like keeps beating up the dragon and then he falls to the ground and he starts acting like he's confused and then he tries to pick up the dragon and the dragon's like flipping out like, what? You were just beating me up.
Yeah. Well, that doesn't need to be anything crazy. So
they're like, oh my gosh, does Brian Pillman know that he was the one beating up the dragon? He's acting very weird.
Brian Pillman is the dragon.
He's all confused.
He takes off the mask and then Brian Pillman was the dragon the whole time.
There's a guy who looks just like Brian Pillman.
What? I got an idea. What if we do an angle where there's 2 dragons?
There's 2 dragon.
An evil one and a good one.
Yeah, and then someone takes off the thing and it's one of the other guys. Dude, this promotion's super indie, dude. They're just doing all the storylines.
They're running everything. We got this freaking academic excellence with Andre Chase. We're about to hit 2 popularity. So that'll be a big milestone next week.
Hey!
We're gonna have a Fat Albert character.
Yeah. Well, there's no one fat enough in this roster to be a Fat Albert character.
Not yet.
Because none of them are gonna sing a song for you. You ever seen the Fat Albert movie?
I've actually never seen it.
It's a sad one. You might need to check it out.
I'm guessing he dies from diabetes.
yeah. That's that you guessed it. Oh man. How did you guess the movie? He has diabetes the whole No, Dom, that does not happen in the movie.
It seems logical.
It does seem logical.
I would book
but why would it's even sadder than that. I don't know if Mullins even remembers what happens in the Fat Albert movie, but I do.
No.
All right, this week we're going.
It's a banger.
This week we're going a different angle here. Andre Chase starting off promo with TK Ryan the Whisperer. He says, "Look, because Whisper, you're supposed to be a teacher's pet. You're supposed to be top of the class. Last week, you lost.
What if we have somebody
against Sifa Fatu?
What if we have somebody enter the classroom?
Someone enters the classroom. Who are you thinking?
I don't know.
Let me see how much this bastard costs, by the way.
Do you want it to be a baby face, or why are there 2 Matt Strikers?
50. He's gonna be later down the line. We're gonna have to get him later down the line. I want Matt Striker to be like the principal. You know how he was running the teacher gimmick back in the day and like ECW and all that? I wanted to evolve. He became the
Well, do we want another heel? Do we want another heel to enter the room, or do we want like a baby face? Because I think there's a couple different ways we can go about this. Like we could have like something where like Jade Cargill offers her services, or we could have something where like a baby face is like very angry at what Andre Chase has been doing as of lately. I don't know. There's a couple ways we can go about this.
Let's use the free agent poll real quick. Bottom of the barrel.
You use the bottom of the barrel, one night only.
I mean, you can just hire them and bring them in. It works for based in North America.
One night only.
Okay, let's see who we got.
Kind of hillbillies.
I like this guy right here, Zachary Cooper.
Yeah, he gives Andre Chase vibes.
Yeah, he kind of gives me the Andre Chase vibes. So $50.
That's $50 for a P-shirt.
American Dream.
T-shirt. Hey yo, new student.
A new student has entered the classroom. Zachary Cooper.
Zachary Cooper.
And he's gonna take on the Whisper tonight.
I like this Zachary Cooper guy.
I like him. I like him being like kind of like a jock who's like, you know, he's good on the sports team. He's good on the field and off the field, you know. And that's why I want it to be like a little feud between like the legacy like guys like TK Ryan and the Whisper. They're like, we're only smart in the classroom. We're not smart, you know, in the ring or.
But he's strong. He's like the strongest member. He might not be the smartest, but he's the strongest.
Yeah. So Zachary Cooper gets the winner tonight.
He's like a frat boy. He's like a really cool frat boy. But he's not like super smart.
Give Jade Cargill a match tonight. We haven't seen her in a bit. She can take on Tico Ryan just so he can lose also tonight, and that kind of like furthers them having a hard time. And then we get to our main event here. Well, we get to an interview. Before that, where it's going to be a sit-down interview between Brian Pillman Jr. and Percy Watson. And it'd be like, Pillman, what happened last week?
He said, I didn't do it.
He's like, you were attacking Dragon, and then he stopped. You just looked at him. Pillman's like, man, he's like, I just started punched him, and then I stopped. I looked at him. I couldn't bring myself to it. I didn't know why I was punching. You know?
It just kind of happened. I blacked out and I punched him. And then when I woke up, he was on the ground.
And Percy's like, well, you got to get your head in the game. He's like, because next you will be defending your world title. And he's going to be defending it against the guy who originally they were blaming it on, Knuckles Madsen.
Yeah.
So
this guy's going places.
There we go. There's our show. We'll do like a little spin on this one. This one can be like a last man standing match.
Can do. Oh, last man standing. I like that. Only 10 minutes for last man standing match.
These guys don't have stamina or psychology.
That's true.
These guys are like really indie.
They're just doing big moves.
Super indies. I like that Zachary Cooper and Whisper match. I like that. That's going somewhere.
These people
That's a good match. That's a good match. 41 there.
There we go.
Game's changing. The game's changing.
Changing the game. There. See where that takes us. That should be our big show to get us into 2.0 popularity, pretty much. So.
Oh, I got an idea. I got another idea.
What you thinking?
I'm thinking Andre Chase. He has like a big tag team match coming up, and he has to choose his partner. And he is thinking of choosing Mr. Cooper there, and the other guys are not happy about that. There's like tension there. It's not going to be like an all-out war. It's not going to break up the faction. There's just going to be a lot of tension there because he's new, and he obviously just beat one of them, and now Andre Chase is, instead of picking his right-hand man, Mr. The Whisper himself, he picks the new guy to team up with him in this big tag team match opportunity.
I like it. So we'll start off segment with all the boys, and it's going to be Andre Chase, Zachary Cooper. They can take on the team of maybe.
Damn, I book better. I book better out loud than I do when I book alone. These are better storylines than I actually do.
Well, yeah, I think also too, we're booking like on the fly, like show to show, like really quick 1 hour shows. We're not doing like we're not doing like a 2-3 hour show. We're also doing, we're not booking to a pay-per-view. We don't have that luxury, right now. Like I can't say like, oh, this is our January pay-per-view. This is our big four we're booking.
We're keeping it simple, but we're building characters. We're doing a good job with that, I think.
Yeah, because it really,
I think people have personalities. I don't know what JT Dunn's personality is, but pretty much everybody else kind of, they seem like they have a direction right now. Everybody else, sort of.
So let's go here. We're gonna get our promo here with Andre Chase and the group here. I need to add him.
The boys.
I need to add him to the thing also. So let's go to the stable. Zachary Cooper. There we go.
That's the guy, dude.
Did I not book that? I don't think I hit save, actually. But it's okay, because we can just do that. 10 minutes in there. And then...
beautiful.
That'll be our main event. So let's just do a couple random matches here. We'll do... we'll do a Sifa Fat 2. Defending his belt tonight. Against JT Dunn. Or no, you know what? We'll give it to one of these guys. We'll give it to like TK O'Ryan. We'll say like, oh, even though you guys, aren't going to be with me, TK, at least you get a title match tonight. But he's so thrown off, he can't concentrate. See if he gets the best of him. The Whispers got a match tonight. Maybe against like Zachary Wentz, and he just hears Zachary and it throws him off. So that's where these guys are on like a pretty bad losing streak. And then Zachary Cooper and Andre Chase taking on Dragon and Knuckle Madsen here.
Are they friends now? Oh yeah.
Well, yeah, that's the Dragon guy ran over and Knuckle Madsen was blamed. So
yeah, then he helped him out, didn't he? Yeah. Should they cheat?
Do a segment here with
they can clean win, I guess. Yeah.
No, Zachary Cooper. He's like doing like power slams, German suplexes. Like he's like whooping ass, There we go.
What happens? Oh. I got another idea for another segment next week, actually, with them.
All right. That was a pretty good match for those guys.
So Zachary Cooper during this match is very, very good, obviously. Mm-hmm. But at one point he tags himself in, and Andre Chase is gonna just let him off with a warning, but the other guys are not so happy about that. They think he deserves a punishment. And Andre Chase is one of those guys that's like, no. He doesn't deserve a punishment. He's fine. Like, he just, he's new, he's still learning the ropes, and they're like, well, would we have gotten the same luxury? And so there's this big argument. There's even more tension, essentially. What do you think of that? That's a good one.
I like it because he's an athlete off the class, so it's like
he tagged himself in. He just thought
special treatment,
He just thought like, hey, like I saw an opportunity. Like he's a cocky guy.
Alrighty. Let's go here. Let's start off with a Zachary Cooper, the Whisper, teaming up. Zachary Cooper and TK Wright teaming up against JT Dunn and Desmond Xavier. And this is where Zachary Cooper gets the win. And it's going to lead to that promo. Andre Chase and all these guys.
The big one.
Because he's going to be like, yeah, he tagged himself in. He's like, it's no big deal. You guys still won. He's like, what? He would have got mad if it was us. Following that, we're going to get Montez Ford tonight. He can take on Zachary Wentz.
All right.
And then after that, he's going to have a promo where he's going to say, Pillman, what was that? You nearly lost your belt. You're losing your mind. You couldn't finish the job. You couldn't take care of the dragon. And Pillman says, I don't know. He's like, what you're talking about. He's like, I did my part of the deal, hitting that dragon with the car where he admits it. And then Montez is like, I don't know, man. You're not seeming like yourself. And then Pillman's like, watch me in the ring and I'll show it. So he's going to go out there tonight. And we got left. Edmund, Zachary Wentz.
Jade Cargill.
Yeah, him and Jade Cargill for the world title. Because that'll be controversy also. Him facing her for the world title. Boom, there we go.
How much do big spots cost money?
Big spots do not cost money unless you use like a certain one. So if you're using like pyro, explosive, stuff like that, they do. But
yeah, all right.
We're almost up to maxing out the attendance, like 100 people in the venue, by the way. So that'll be nice when we can max out the venue attendance.
That'll fix a lot of problems, yeah.
It just sucks that these venues cost so much money. $400. Like if I didn't have to spend $400 for the venue, like, we'd be doing a lot better.
I know, honestly. But it also seems weird because it goes from like there's like a big jump, isn't there? In most saves where it's like goes from like 100 seats to like 500 or something.
Yeah, it's like
you're just like, wow. I mean, what about in between those numbers?
Like we're
missing out.
It's too pretty. So we made $808 also. 77 attendance. So we making money moves. Let me check out our production real quick. I don't know. So it costs $500 a month. This is $30,000 a month, $10,000 a month, $500 a month.
Yeah, you don't want to jump too high too quick.
$200,000. So we can only do one of the 500s. We can't even do that because we're losing money, but we are going to need this to advance past a certain amount of popularity. This one does increase audience attendance and viewership, but we're not on TV, so it's whatever. But we need to basically get us in the green. We're still in the red. We're still losing money,
But
but
it's doing pretty
we're
good.
not losing as much. Like I know we lost more that month than these, but that's because now we're doing weekly and we're making more sponsorship money. So that's a big plus to think about. We get more sponsorships per show,
But we're using the workers more.
and we're almost at 3 popularity now. So we're doing pretty good there.
Marco stunt.
Let's go pick up a couple more goobers just to kind of like open up our roster a bit more.
Can we even afford anyone?
We can, but they have to be very bottom of the barrel, remember? So we're looking at the very bottom, but we're trying to think who can fit into storylines. So we have the stuff going on with the Brian Pillman, people for Sifa to face. Maybe we can get like a tag team to put together to take on like, the faction for academic excellence. So we have a couple things to keep in mind, but we're going very bottom of the barrel here. So those are like popping out right now that I want. I like this guy, the Sarge. Where is he? Reason being is we could do something with him where
He's got like a weak chin though.
he does, but
He had that whole leafy thing going on. Topical.
I like the idea that one of the students is going to talk back to Andre Chase, and he's going to send him to quote unquote the Sarge, which is just JROTC.
How much is Wendy Chu?
Where's she at?
What, Karen Q?
Is it like military on here?
Yeah, there's military. You just passed it. Yeah, there you go.
Okay, where's Wendy Chu at?
Karen Q. That's Wendy Chu. Karen Q. Yep.
Cool.
Do they need to do house shows?
No, we don't. We don't have
Doesn't that cut their how much you have to pay them, their paper appearance?
Where's the house shows at?
It says no house shows.
Oh, you're right. Shoot, Dane.
Yeah.
Dang, save me $9. Hell yeah. Wonder if I can update their contract. Actually, I might start doing that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you, Dane. Now, actually, we're gonna do that. Nobody works house shows. Save $9. Well, if I do that, it'll add up over time too. So hell yeah, thank you.
Yeah, that could help. I thought you've been doing that, but I don't know if you...
No, I hadn't actually. So
yeah,
I've just been grabbing them and getting them on here. These guys might be a good throwaway team to lose sometimes. They look like a team.
Yeah, they do.
It
says they're from the same area too, it seems like.
They're jobbers. Heels. Enhancement talent. Enhancement talent, heel, jobber.
Yeah. The general. You're gonna put him with that other guy? Oh.
Yeah. Just to give him a dude also with him.
Yeah.
So we have a couple more goobers. All right.
Can you afford that many people? Are we doing good?
Well, we only spend the money when we use them. So.
Yeah. JRTC, that's funny. My brother was in that.
I feel bad for him. Did he have fun with it at least?
I mean, he's in the military now.
I guess it paid off then.
Yeah.
What a name. Fine Spitz.
Is that their real name?
Spitz or Greg Spitz and Teddy Fine. So I imagine they're called Fine Spitz. If they're not, what the hell are they called?
That's a good question. I don't know.
It's a good name for them. Let's go in here real quick. Let's renegotiate. No shows. Well, I mean, we got to keep him at that. No shows. Everyone's like, we're making less money now. Yay.
They weren't working house shows anyway. I don't know why they are surprised.
Dane found a way to pay the boys and girls less money. I want her to be Wendy Chu.
Yeah, I wonder if they have her.
Oh, we definitely do.
They have to, right?
Definitely. It's got to be on here. So.
Oh yeah, they have tons of pictures of her. It looks like.
I got tons. Let's go with this one.
Classic.
The classic. The Chew. Chew.
The damn Percy Watson. What's his contract like?
I don't know. It's like, I guess he works for free because he's the owner. So.
God, I hope so. I hope he's not screwing everybody out of money.
Yeah, right. He's got 6 popularities, so like.
The Whisperer.
This is so funny. I just love how we found a way to just screw people out of the money. Why does it say 2 deals?
Oh, it does that. It's an error. You could delete one of them, I think.
Wage matching. I'm going here before that screws me over double paying or some people workers.
Yes, sir.
Karen Q.
Lovely lady.
This is the one. You're gonna freak out my game if I do that though. Back to Karen Q.
Yeah. To fix her. We're good. Welcome back to the program.
Alrighty, let's take it to our next show. Let's see what we got rolling in here.
Yes, brother.
So we do
that
know
guy has a copyright. Dom's gonna get copyright strike by that guy.
Is that guy really? Is that really copyrighted?
I don't even know who that is. You can't copyright yes, brother. It's 2 words. Yes and brother, very common words.
Yeah, it's sketch. You don't know. He might have a good legal team.
I'll just say I've never heard of the person.
He's one of the biggest rising streamers.
Bro,
of the TikTok generation.
If I had $1 for every one of those.
No, you'd like this guy. You would like this guy. He says sorry for cussing.
Instead of yes, brother, we can say si hermano. That's yes, brother in Spanish.
Yeah.
So.
Si hermano.
Si hermano.
Yeah.
That sounds dirty.
Alrighty, here we go. Starting off the show. Promo. Andre Chase. He's
yeah, let's go.
He's rewarding Zachary Cooper a participation trophy or medal for being a great student.
Outstanding excellence
of the month. And Tico Ryan is like, dang it, that should have been me. The Whisper's like, shh, you shouldn't talk back. And Andre Chase says that he's had it enough with his disobedience, and that's why he's sending him off to JRTC. And the Sarge comes in and picks him up.
Yeah.
And the Sarge and TK Orion tonight, they're going to take on our new team of Fine Spits. There we go. Let's get... I like Sifa Fat too, but I think his time has come. I think it's time for Zachary Cooper to get some gold around his waist.
The flavor of the week, Zachary Cooper.
So he's gonna win. He's gonna win that amalgamation belt.
I can't stand that guy. That guy is evil.
Andre Chase and the Whisper are gonna come out to celebrate with him here.
Big win.
We'll do like one more throwaway match. We'll do the Whisper has a match against
Wendy Chu.
We'll do a Wendy Chu hype package.
Oh, nice.
Like Wendy Chu coming soon.
I can't wait to see her and the Dragon either fight or team up.
Oh, I got something funny planned for her. I can't tell you. So.
Oh no.
Not much wrestling on the show this week, but it's fine. We got a big old title change. I think that makes it all worth it. So, bada bing, bada boom. Consistency.
Realest guy in the room.
Consistency, 25%. Let's see how much money. So we're about 3.0, and we're making money. We are making money now officially. We are now
that team that Mullins keeps gaslighting me is good. 3.0.
Is that the guy who just had or is gonna have a baby?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like them. They're pretty cool. Yeah.
Gaslighting me.
I don't know. Is this like you gaslighting me with Pretty Deadly?
Pretty Deadly is a great team. That's not gaslighting. That's me being honest. Listen, is good. If we weren't streaming, I would tell you what I always tell you is the best gimmicks in wrestling. Let's just say it starts with Cowboys and it ends with something else.
It does. And sometimes they intertwine in motion pictures on the air.
Sometimes they do a little bit of a Brokeback Mountain situation.
Yeah.
And that's okay too. I'm okay with that. That's a good gimmick as well.
We saw the kind of actors that do those kind of roles.
Yeah, people that win Academy Awards.
Yeah, but guys that are not the best of certain type.
Jeff Hardy going to WWE. Alrighty.
I don't know.
Off tonight.
The Academy disagreed.
The Academy. All right.
Only because he passed away.
Speaking of the Academy here, we're starting off here with someone's debut. And we're starting off, Andre Chase is like, Miss, could you wake up in the classroom? So Wendy Chu is making her debut here, and she actually stumbled her way into the classroom and fell asleep. And Andre Chase has to wake her up, and he's going to be there celebrating, the victory that Zachary Cooper got the amalgamation title, and they want to put it in the trophy room at the school. So we're going to have Wendy Chu. She's going to make her debut match here tonight against Jade Cargill.
Whoa.
Sadly,
this is a first.
Sadly, Jade Cargill is going to win.
It's a first. Woman versus woman.
Oh, first.
Never happened.
Never have. I really thought about putting her against the Dragon, by the way, but I was like, let's do Jade Cargill.
It could happen.
It could happen. So
it's a dream match. You can't give away the dream match in the first night, can you, Dom?
No.
Like the Dragon versus Wendy Chu.
The Sarge is going to have a segment here with TK Orion saying, hey, you did good last week, but this week you get to redeem yourself. And if you remember, long-term story booking, all right? Remember when the Whisper beat TK Orion to become the favorite student?
Yeah.
Well, the Whisper is going to take on TK Orion tonight. And this
more
time, this time TK Orion's going to win. All right.
Clean?
How about that? And
whoa.
After the match, all right, the Sarge's going to be celebrating because he's proud of TK Orion, but Andre Chase is going to come out. And he's going to be like, look, I knew you always had it in you. I'm proud of you.
And he's okay with that?
I mean, he's kind of like, he doesn't know how to react. All right.
Okay. I
and
like
then,
this.
Main event match tonight. Brian Pillman Jr. is going to show up. Thank you for showing up, man. And he's going to defend his world title against it's just maybe just a quick throwaway match against Teddy Fine.
Teddy Fine.
Just a real quick throwaway title match. There's actually a reason why I wanted this to go on last. Is because after that, we're gonna have a promo where Zachary Cooper is gonna find that the trophy case that he put his title in has been smashed and stolen.
What?
Yeah, so we're gonna end off.
Who did it?
We're gonna end
Who
off with
done
a
it?
surprise of. So they took my title. They took the gold.
It must have been the same guy that hit that dude with the car.
It was Knuckle. It was that bastard Knuckle Madsen. So
or Brian Pillman Jr. I'm still confused. It's one of them.
Brian Pillman. Brian Pillman's like, I didn't do it. I did do it.
Yeah.
I did do it.
It might have been me.
This is basically what he did to Mello in NXT, where he just like telling him that he did the attack on Trick. Remember that?
I love it. It's just like, who done it? I did it. No, you didn't. Maybe I did.
Maybe I didn't.
Look at that, $368. We have now reached the point. We are at max capacity, 100 people in attendance. We are selling 1,050 a ticket. We are now making money. We have now reached the point, Chris, where we have spent money to make money.
You're just witnessing history, dude.
Look at that. You see that finance right there? Up. We are now, so right now we have crossed the hard days of losing money. We can now make some money. With that being said, we're going into our next show here, and I hope you guys are ready for this next one. You might know where I'm kind of going with this, but I hope you're excited.
Thank you all for watching.
No, we're not done yet.
No, but I'm just saying. In general, why can't I be thankful that they're watching?
I want to go a little bit longer.
He's pulling the curtain on us.
Yeah. He's trying to do a curtain.
I'm pulling the blanket on myself. Get ready for bed.
Dane's like, let me go to bed. He wants to be the Wendy Chu of this thing.
No. I'm good. I'm still up. I sound good, right? I'm not like dying.
Yeah, no, you ain't sleepy. You ain't sleepy like somebody. Right?
Mullins isn't sleepy. He's just playing Madden.
Mullins is sleepy too, though.
No, he's just playing Madden.
All right, we're kicking off the show pretty big. Zachary Cooper, Andre Chase. All right, they're talking, and he's like,
he says
it
was one of those bastards.
He's like, I think I know who did it. All right. Well, we're gonna have TK Orion come out tonight, and he's gonna face Sifa Fatu. All right. And he's gonna beat him. All right. TK Orion's on the run of his life right now.
Oh,
after
baby.
That, Zachary Cooper is gonna get in his face, and he's gonna say, "It was you. You stole my title. You broke the trophy case." All right. And Andre Chase is like, guys, you know, you shouldn't fight.
Does he have an alibi? Was he with Sarge all night?
And TK O'Ryan says, look, after my big win last week against the Whisper, and I was confused, I didn't know how to react to Andre, beating his top student just a couple months ago. I went out celebrating with the Sarge, all right?
Yeah. I couldn't have done it.
And then Cooper's like, well, maybe it was both of you. And Andre Chase is like, whoa. You can't accuse a man in the military of his prestige.
He said, I'm a bad guy, but I'm not that bad of a guy.
Yeah. And then Andre Chase is like, well, we need to be on the same page because tonight we got a tag team match.
The crowd chants, that's too far. That's too far.
So Zachary Cooper and Andre Chase here, they're going to have a tag team match. They're going to be taking on the team of Knuckle Madsen and
Dragon.
We're going to do JT Dunn this time.
JT Dunn.
Yeah.
Oh. Switching it up on us.
Yeah.
Tricking us.
That's going to be the main event, actually. There's going to be a match in between this. It's going to be Dragon and Wendy Chu.
The dream match.
The dream match. It's actually going to be a draw.
Literally, because they're sleeping.
Yeah, it's going to be a draw. Our first draw on HWW.
Oh, man. Wendy Chu's just making history. She's the history maker.
And after that, we're going to end off the show with the Zachary Cooper, Andre Chase. They're celebrating their big win. But who comes out?
I think I know who did it.
Who comes out? None other than the debut of the General. All right. With the Sarge. And he's holding the title.
He did it?
Well, he's got the belt. We don't know if he did. We just know that he has
I thought
belt.
it was going to be Wendy Chu sleepwalking did it.
That's a fun angle we could go too. Well, we're just saying General has the belt, so we don't know if he stole it. We just know that he has it.
Well, I mean, he is a little dastardly, as some might say.
He's
Also, did you make it so he could talk in this room?
Huh? Who? Oh,
Travis just joined.
there you go. Thank you.
Don't
you go.
expose my real name.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, Samsung Galaxy just joined.
Yeah, better. I'm a phone.
Travis, I got a question. As someone who works the indie scene or the UK scene,
Why
really
did
exposing you
expose my
now.
whole-
Yeah, really exposing
why-
your gimmick now. This
No, don't.
Can you tell
Don't
us?
say.
don't
what?
give you your shoot name.
Yeah, I'll kill you.
What
What
On
do you
is
want me? What do you want us to call you? It's already out there.
Just call it now. Just don't say my gimmick.
so?
Like,
What
I
is
don't-
the?
Unlike a lot of people, I don't want to get over like that. I want to get over by my work.
What
go on.
is- Oh, damn! Really shooting from the hip. He's like, I don't want to be over from being one of these
Well,
shitty YouTube channel.
We're gonna give him
personalities.
an alias. His
I-
name's Mikey Ghost.
I thought you
That's
could say.
his-
I thought you
No,
could say Marty
people-
Scroll. It's like, don't call me that.
No, because people know Travis.
a fake name.
You know.
They
we're
know
not
me by now.
calling
I'm a senior member of this channel. I was
Oh my
around in the
gosh,
old
yeah.
channel that got
Senior.
destroyed.
Yeah, you were back when I
You're
was
an old
doing
guy. Yogg's
the
Cast.
Lost Cast.
Yeah,
exactly.
That's a really, that's
But
an
anyway,
old channel.
anyway,
I don't know what's wrong.
anyway, it's
Not
lost.
that
forever.
one.
Anyway, what's your question, dude? What is it, friend?
So I want to know, as someone who's done the indie circuit,
Mhm.
or know people who's done the indie circuit.
Yeah, are we
What is
representing it?
What's
I prefer the I prefer to call it the territories. I think
the
but,
British
Turd
the
turdies.
British territories?
Yeah.
What's the weirdest, like, really small promotion? Like, we're not talking like WCPW, like Defiant.
That was
like
one.
that. What is
That was one in the gay bar.
Well, okay. Well, I want to hear that.
Yeah, let's
going.
go.
What is the weirdest, like, storyline for a company that only does shows like probably once a month? Like, what are they like? Okay, we're building this, but we only do a show once a month. What's the weirdest storyline you've seen or been a part of?
I honestly don't give it much attention because, like, in my opinion, if I'm not involved in it, it's not my business. If anyone, and if no one talks about it after the storyline didn't impact at all. Like, I know recently in the show I was on, they did like an injury angle, and like I don't think anyone really talked about it. And that's not an insult. It's just like no one really cared because it's not that type of audience that I have. It's literally like 80s, come to the show, wrestler, good guy wins, leave. Like that's all it is, and there's a fan base for that. You know, like you don't. I think that's something that I would say to a lot of indie places. You don't need complicated angles and things. You know,
So
or
you don't like what we've been doing in this?
Well, no, because this is a game.
Yeah, we've been doing some
you
fun
know.
stuff though. We've been
Yeah,
doing some fun
exactly.
stuff.
Like
Good storytelling though. Not always.
if
It's not always
if
that
you
bad. Like
if you want to do it, I haven't watched it. Like I'm just saying, if you want to do, I'm not saying how people should run their company. Like it's not my business. I'm just saying the fundamental basics earn a lot more money over time than trying to
yeah.
overcomplicate things.
Well,
If you haven't got the
some
budget for it.
we did some real crazy stuff, and then we did do some character stuff. We kind of like simpled it down a little bit more.
That's my advice for like small promotions. Is like if
Yeah.
you've got the budget for it, do what you want. But if you haven't got the budget for it, and don't pretend and don't think you're bigger than you are. Just because you have a YouTube channel and upload clips, you're not like you're not even on someone's radar really. Like you might get some things, but you're not like. Some people think as soon as you do that, you're an automatic like big indie company, and like everyone can make a channel now. It's not like it was like in 2008, you know, like things like that. You know your size and know your audience, and if you plan to expand, make changes. But if not, there's nothing wrong with being a small territory forever, because as long as you're making infinite revenue that is consistent, then you know
consistency is key.
Yeah. Because some companies expand too much and then they die. Like Walt Culture Pro Wrestling is a great example of expanding too quickly, and now look where it is now. They spent all their money and it's over, you know? Because they thought they had a big backing because they had a big fan base, which is, you know, I know people and everything like that. I don't blame everything, but that's just like the retroactive. That's the retroactive review of it, really. When you look at back from an unbiased eye, it was people that had too much money and did not know how to run a business. They thought they did, but they didn't.
And that is the official report of the week from Travis. Back to you, Tom, in the studio.
Yeah.
I like it.
Uncle Tom.
That's true.
Uncle Tom. Whoa.
What? I thought you had Uncle Tom Day.
I do. Actually, funny enough, I actually do.
Exactly. No, I know you do. I'm a good friend, so I remember that.
How did you? No, you didn't. You're gaslighting me in real time.
No, I wouldn't gaslight you on stream in front of all these people.
Which people?
All
the
these
people in my head, or the people watching at home?
All these 5 people watching the stream.
There's 5 people watching the stream.
There's more that watch the video after. So like just remember that the streams don't do as well as when they're like going active, but then it's like over time, you know, people go back and watch the video. So
I want to give a shout out to those at home watching the replay.
Well,
that's what's interesting is some people, they do better with the stream afterwards, or some people do better with the stream during the time. So
if you made it to this point in the playback, I want you to type donuts in the comment section.
Don't.
And you know, if you do that,
favorite donut.
And do your favorite donut, and then you know, and Dom will get you that favorite donut.
I don't know about that, but
no. Well, if he doesn't do that,
how am I going to get them?
If he doesn't, well, if he doesn't do that, unsubscribe to them, and that, you know, and then they'll get the
message.
He's
the donut fairy. Are they going to wake up and it's going to be under their pillow or something?
Well, like Travis, like to smile like a donut and get your face glazed.
No, that's not me. I'm not that man.
All right, guys,
that man is ugly.
We have a decision to make here, okay? So we have the JROTC with the JROTC and the academic excellence coming to heads. You have the sergeant and the general who are holding the title hostage, and they say that Zachary Cooper's going to defend it against their prime student at the JROTC, TKO Ryan. Huh?
So they're fighting. So he's fighting a member of Andre Chase.
Zachary Cooper is defending against TKO Ryan that the Sarge and General have been training these past few weeks.
Does it have special rules their match in the JROTC?
It's JROTC rules match.
Never follow a rule.
So let's see what fun gimmicks we have, because we have a bunch.
It's a Jerk Brother match.
Man, what are they gonna pick? What is the rules that they're gonna put in place?
It's sure
Drop
broke
your
the
business.
rules.
I'm just
Dane.
kidding.
Never follow a rule.
What kind of matches are there? Did I just see it was like a Nigerian something
Nigerian
match?
drum
Match?
fight, yeah.
Oh my
There-
god, that was
Dude,
that
that
was one of the
happened to
greatest gimmicks of all
WrestleMania,
time.
Dane.
That was one of the greatest gimmicks of all time.
Why are there so
Okay.
many different
Or make this one unsanctioned.
unsanctioned? Yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
remember when
unsanctioned.
everybody was doing unsanctioned matches? Not for the weak of heart, and they were always like just regular amateur like hardcore matches.
Here's
That
our,
weren't that good.
Here's our decision, though. Okay, Zachary Cooper.
Here's our decision.
He's defending the belt. All right. Now he had the belt stolen from him, but this is also his first defense. He's defending against TK O'Ryan, who's been on a massive winning streak, but Zachary Cooper's on a massive winning streak. So, do we have a new champion? Does Zachary Cooper beat him? Do we have a draw? Where do you want to go with this?
A draw. Do a
The
draw.
second ever draw.
Yeah, second ever draw.
This would have
And
been better
then
if
you
this
could-
was the first draw, actually, instead of Wendy Chu and
Well, you know,
the Dragon.
well, you know what?
But
Well,
Wendy Chu makes all the history. Remember, she had the first women's versus women's match.
yeah,
Exactly.
Chicago.
I know
So-
woman could. I know woman
So
could
Wendy
win.
Chu makes history every single time she's in the ring. That's part of her gimmick, dude.
Yeah.
She sleeps and makes history.
She makes history with not even absolutely being awake, but like, yeah, make it a draw.
I need to add that. I need to add that as a what's it called? A stable, by the way. So
The sleepers.
yeah, pretty good match though.
Sleeper
one thing,
picks.
We just need better psychology. Fans would have preferred to have a winner, but it was still a good match here.
Well, they pay for their tickets. So it doesn't matter what they want.
I mean,
I'm
I would
about
be
to
happy if I got
dude,
an unsanctioned match at an indie show.
I'm about to scream. My best friend, he doesn't know wrestling very well. He just messaged me saying Perk Angle would know, and
Perk Angle would know.
I don't know how he knows about Perk Angle. I don't know if
no.
I told him or he just
You've
found
told-
the Perk Angle.
No,
I don't
there's a
remember.
meme. No, there's a meme going around, isn't? What's with that Kurt Angle meme? Like him looking outside his house, looking like, "Hey, I'm really like happy."
Dude, that's
Like,
crazy, man.
What is that, Dom? You're a part of meme culture because you don't go outside, Dom.
Well, I
like you
don't
know.
know that much.
Oh,
I don't know that one. So I know that I think there was a video that he did on his YouTube channel, and he kind of just like goofy perked out for some reason. You know, it's like a modern picture of him. So
Yeah.
they
Why is he roasting you
started
like
sharing
that,
it.
though?
What?
I don't
No,
know.
it's fine.
You just
I mean,
told
it's
him
true. It's true.
he don't go outside. What the
I don't
heck?
think anyone here does. Let's be honest.
What do you mean? What do I do? I asked
Hey,
you. Oh, no, he picked up.
Dude, I'm awake.
I'm awake
now.
out, dude. I'm
Yeah.
awake and out.
That's
I'm
why
awake
Mullins
and
is always
out.
sleeping on Discord, is so he can go out and have a good time. Where is nap time? Where is bedtime
Where's
sport?
time?
Messing up my nap time.
That's just my time.
He's sleeping so he can go to the bar later.
Yeah,
The
you'd be
hotel.
like, hey, I'm big name.
He doesn't want to be like Wendy Chu.
Yeah, Wendy Chu.
So
Dude, Wendy Chu.
we're doing really good. We're now only
Oh, we could.
down-
Oh my. No, I was gonna say we could have got Silver King, but he got signed to the new generation.
We are now only down $1,376.
What's- I want to see what's going on everywhere else. I'm
I'll
curious.
show you.
with Silver King.
So keep in mind we were doing monthly shows. We're doing weekly
Yeah.
now, but a lot of time has passed. So yeah, I'll show you what's
Yeah,
going on. the rest of the month in a second.
let's see. We're making no money.
Yeah, we've been hiring the lowest of the low in
Oh
popularity.
my god. So what's the
So,
top?
in
What's the
terms
top
of
company?
top.
Oh yeah,
Well, top of all time. It's WCW.
WC.
WO.
Yeah. Oh my
Cruiserweight
god,
champ
you got.
Psychosis. Goldberg US champ. Rey Mysterio is world
World
heavyweight.
champion. Oh my god.
WF
Big boys play.
Attitude. You got Europeans, The Undertaker. Sasha Banks is the
Thanks.
hardcore.
Oh no, Dane.
Mr. Aguila.
Why is he holding one of my favorite titles?
Mankind's world
Mankind.
heavyweight champion. I'll put butts and seats. Undertaker and Val Venus.
Undertaker. Oh my, that's dead. That's you know what their team's called? Dead Hard. That's
You
Dead Hard
got
right there.
Brock Lesnar is the world heavyweight champion. You got
Oh,
the Miz
no.
Undisputed. Got
Who's
Charlie
joined?
Haas and Shelton Benjamin. as the
Yeah, get out of here.
tag team. We got
Oh.
the Divas of Lita. Classic, we got Coco Beware. We got Roddy Piper, is $1 million. Texas Tornado.
You got the Kevin Von
Hey.
Erey, the Texas Tornado.
Heck
Look at
yeah.
that.
Wait, is it
I knew
Kerry,
it.
right? I think it's Kevin.
It's Kerry. No, it's Kerry. You're right.
Okay.
Kerry Von Erey.
Bushwhacker.
Bushwhackers.
Bushwhackers. Look at that. This CMLL.
Bushwhacker
crazy. They got a bajillion belts over here. No one
Yeah, they got a lot of
crazy.
help. I can't
Lot
even
of
read so
vacant.
fast. Liz
So
Mark.
it's a bunch of Hector Garza. Hector Garza.
Hector
Garza
is
is-
Shocker.
Big man.
So yeah.
lot of
Shocker.
vacant.
Garza.
Oh my gosh,
I,
they have so many freaking trophies and belts.
Yeah.
Toguro, Mystico. New Japan. Inoki won the climax.
Tatsumi Fujinami.
Kaiji Muto. IWGP Heavyweight. Hiroshi Tenzin. Intercontinental.
Tenzin.
Vacant. That guy's doing
Vacant.
great.
Jumbo.
Tanahashi and Kensuke Sasaki tag team.
Oh, hell yeah.
Josh.
Jun Akiyama, Bellic Folly and the Destroyer. Scott Norton, Masahiro Chono, who won the World
The
Tag League.
Destroyer.
Triple
Lovely.
A, we have bottom here.
Teddy Hart.
Jack Evans, Teddy Hart is tag team. That's funny.
Ew, disgusting.
Conan,
Conan.
World Heavyweight.
El
El
Santo.
Santo.
La Parca.
Barca.
Got a big sword.
Teddy Hart.
Oh my god.
WWE Universal title, 24/7 champ.
Wade Barrett.
Wade Barrett, let's go.
Ryback,
Ryback.
Andre and the Giant Memorial. Sami
Cruiserweight,
Zayn,
Sami Zayn.
Cruiserweight. Bailey, Raw Women's. Big E and Xavier.
Big E.
Tag team. Triple H is the Universal champ.
Of course he is.
And that's it. New Gen.
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
New Gen
With
has
Quebecer.
Bret Hart is the world champ.
Boo.
Quebecers are tag teams. But
Boo,
yeah, everything
everyone
else
boo, everyone-
vacant.
Everyone else boo Bret Hart.
That man.
Paul Orndorff.
Paul Orndorff
Two-
tearing it up.
Yeah, my band. Mm-hmm.
Gigante.
That's Giant Gonzalez, WCW World Champion.
Sammy
El
Callahan.
Galante.
Grand champion.
For those-
Alley
For those that
Knockouts.
don't, Giant Gonzalez, a member of Undertaker's undefeated streak.
Decay.
Crazy Steve.
No X Division.
No, A vacant. Nah, over. Dragon. A bunch of Dragon people.
ROH.
Nick
Jackson. The
the
Briscoes. Brian Danielson.
Brian Danielson.
Okay.
Hustle.
Yeah,
You check out Hustle.
There's a lot of weird people sometimes.
Yasa
that go there.
Dakanen and Achi.
Let's look at their roster. Can I see their roster real quick?
Sure.
Oh!
Achi.
They got
They got Arma.
They
got
got
Arma, dude.
Razor Ramon, Hard
You know,
Gay.
Hard Gay. Yeah, he used to wrestle there.
There's a lot of Power Rangers here.
There's a lot of Power Rangers here.
Hustle. Yeah,
Oh.
They got a lot of Power Rangers.
that's crazy.
The
World
NWA
Championship, right?
World Champion is Matt Blue.
Matt Blue. Oh my god.
Good.
That's
That's a good pick.
What?
He's
Yeah.
good.
Matt Blue. That's a good one. Good for him,
Good
Matt
for
Blue.
him.
He's
way better than
31 at the
Tyrus.
time.
Way
Yeah,
better. Than
he's-
Tyrus.
And Ric Flair and Dennis. Oh my god, that is the workman's tag team. Dennis Condrey and Ric Flair.
Dennis
That's-
Condrey. Why does that sound familiar?
Dennis-
That guy.
Dennis
yeah.
Condrey. Dennis Condrey, the original member, one of the original members of the Midnight Express,
Mm-hmm.
arguably the best worker of all three interpretations of it. Him and Ric Flair would be a terrifying team.
Lucha.
Oh my god! Wait, go back.
Wait,
Go back to
oh,
Ultimate.
Benoit.
Benoit.
Benoit, the
Carnival.
Carnival champion.
He's a clown.
That's like the big belt. No, that's like the big belt.
That's their big belt. It looks like.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's a yeah. Well, they have cups over
Carnival.
there.
Cups.
Yeah, they have.
What
cups.
kind of corny
Oh,
shit is this?
George's Triple Crown.
Go, and John Baba and Kaya.
Giant Bob
John
and
Bob
Joe
and Joe
Doring.
Doring.
Good for them.
Well, of course it's your. Yeah, that's like some
What's
DDT.
the DDT Iron Heavy Metal belt?
That's not their
That-
world.
But I want to see his
Yeah.
fake.
Oh,
Dang.
no, all the belts are vacant.
Yeah, Dice Case
Besides,
Sasaki.
besides take a
Phoenix.
pooper.
Got a medallion. Pentagon Jr. Got all. I love the
Million
concept.
Marches.
The Gift of the Gods title. I love that concept. Where it's all
Mm.
those medallions put together. It's really.
Yeah,
That's pretty cool.
it was a pretty sick belt. The trios.
Heavyweight. Muertes.
DP. Oh my God, they've got DDP, Drago, Prince Puma, and Pentagon. It's DDP.
That's pretty good.
Oh, DPP, I should say.
TNA.
TNA.
So X Division, Kurt Angle. Soichi Funaki.
Funaki.
Funaki,
world
yes!
champ. Good for him.
What is this roster? What is this roster?
Lacey
The world
Evans.
Bam Bam.
Or Von Erich, I
champion?
mean.
No, Funaki
Why did I
is
say
beating
Evans?
all.
Von
Funaki
Erich.
is beating all these men.
Barry
He's the guy that's the
Darsow.
world champion. Oh my God! That Barry that's the Smash.
Masters.
from
Magnus.
Smash.
Medusa.
But dude, Tyson Tonko. I love Tyson Tonko.
Eli
But-
Skipper Roadkill.
I've
I've always liked Roadkill's gimmick.
Mustafa.
Dutch Mantel.
Linda McMahon.
Why'd they get? Oh my God!
That's
This is why you need to
alright.
check the
Chris
roster.
Wall.
Nick Khan.
There's
why
a
you need to check the
con
roster
man
out.
up in here.
This is why you need to
The
check
Grand
the roster out.
Wizard.
You don't know who's gonna be there, Dob. You gotta check these rosters.
One of the
all
greatest
time.
managers of all time, the Grand Wizard.
CZW.
The Messiah.
Joey Janela's the world champ and the junior.
Hi, pal.
NXT. Aiden English is representing the
Yeah.
guys.
He's cool. I like him.
Zelina Vega.
Vega.
UK Women's, by the way. Pete Dunne,
Pete
North
Dunne.
American. Matt Riddle and Pete Dunne won the Tag Team Classic. And
No
Vega.
champion. Who vacated it? Can we look who vacated it? Tell history. Karrion Kross was the last champion.
ECW,
That was
Justin
a
Credible,
while back.
Taz.
It's Taz.
Dustin Rhodes, FTW, Riho Women's, Cody Rhodes is the world. He did it. He finished his
He did
story. Known for tag team
finished
and
the
Nick
story.
Jackson TNT. Who's on
Who's
this
the world
list?
champion? I missed the world
Cody.
champion.
Cody.
He did it.
Why is Dustin's picture bright? That's not what he looks like.
That's what he wanted to look like. Bright red Darth
Yeah.
Maul looking.
Darth Maul.
Eh.
Jake. There's a lot of people you could kind of expect.
Randy Rhodes is a mid Carter.
Jimmy Havoc.
There's a lot.
There.
Well, they got a lot of loyalists on this.
This is like early days, like 2019
Yeah.
AEW. That's why.
Yeah, but I thought they would have tried to hire somebody, but no. Oh my! Well, they got some interesting roaded. They got
Jim
Jim
Cornette
Cornette!
commentary.
He did it. They did it.
Mike
they
Chioda.
got Jim Cornette and the World of Sport ring announcer Ken. That guy used to announce the British World of Sport.
Ricky
That's really
Banderas.
interesting.
What's Wrestling Society actually like?
How dare you? I can't believe you.
That
skipped,
classic. I love him.
Who do
I
you
can't
look
believe
at?
you skipped. I can't
You know who
believe
that guy is?
Matt Classic is a different guy. I don't know what you're talking
Cole
about.
Cabana.
No, that's a different guy.
Who'd you want to check out,
Allegedly.
Travis? What company?
I can't believe you skipped out on great uncancelled company Chikara. I can't believe you did this. All the Chikara fans, all two of them. All right, internet. What titles do they have?
All the
Those
ants,
the same people. All the ants, all the people.
all the ice creams.
Backlund.
I hope he's world champ.
That's-
He's the grand champ. Good for him.
Oh my god. Well, someone will be happy about that.
Good
That's
times.
funny. Let's check out our boys over
OVW.
at
OVW.
OVW.
Nathan
Jones.
Domino.
Deuce and
Deuce
Domino.
and Domino. No. Deuce and Domino. What is this roast?
Here's Glow. Big Bad Mama.
Big bad mama.
Frontier Wrestling.
I can't even. There's
The
nobody
brass
really.
knuckle one, I think, is their world.
I don't think
Oh.
anything. It looks like all
No, they.
vacants. So, yeah.
It ties the tag belts and big Hayabusa's got one.
Global Force Gold. Vacant? Moose?
Moose. Next
And
gen.
that's,
I remember when Cody won this. That was a weird time. That was a weird time.
that was a weird time.
ICW. What do you think about ICW? Well, where are they at in location to you? Are they not?
They're Scotland. They're
Scotland?
Scotland.
Yeah.
Scotland.
I'd say
They're a bit away.
Yeah.
They're not. They're a good company. They're a good
Are
company.
you more Progress or ICW or what is it, PCW?
Yeah,
I've
what's your
never been there.
favorite
I've.
UK?
They kind of. Don't put me on the spot like this.
I'm sorry. He's like, damn
I
it.
can't believe they're owned by. I can't believe they're owned by Mick Michael.
Give us a top 5 in no particular order.
I
So
just
there's,
like
no
them all
real-
really. I'll be. They're all good in their own different ways. I know it's a very
Who's your
diplomatic
least
answer.
favorite British wrestler?
Me. So let's move on.
And Travis is like, I'm trying to get some bookings here.
Mark
What
Coffey.
about say someone that's already canceled? Just be like Jimmy Havoc or Marty Scroll or something.
He's a fine champion.
You put respect on his name right there.
Or Marty Scroll. Say someone that's already canceled so you can be okay.
Mark Davis and Kyle Fletcher. Isn't that the what's it called?
The Aussie Open or whatever.
Alta.
Why
is that picture Joe Hendry?
Or as Mullins calls him, Rip Off Gallus.
I don't think that's Joe Hendry either.
No, that's not
Chris Brooks
at all. That's not Chris Brooks.
Maybe it is. Maybe I'm...
No, it's
yeah,
not.
I'm gonna say unless he has a different gimmick.
It's not. It's a different worker altogether. I've seen that picture in mods before.
I was like, man, they really threw me off there.
Ring King.
I'm excited for this one. Visage.
Why is he joking?
He's got a different gimmick.
WCPW has some people that their pictures are wrong. It looks like.
Yeah, it's a wrong. They are. Who they got for announcing?
What? Hold on, Joe Hendry. Look at Joe Hendry up there. It's a woman.
I think that's real.
Hold on. Joe Hendry's a woman. Go up. To the top, keep going. Joe Hendry's a woman.
You're right. Yeah, why are there
transgender gimmick?
His name and she appears.
Ring
King. Oh, no. Dude, let's go. Dr. Nicholas Densmore. Let's go.
That was the best good. Oh, they've got over controversial people there.
They got some.
I miss Ring King, man.
Mahabali.
I don't think they're gonna have many champions. We'll see.
David Smith.
Nice he did it.
Yeah, he did it. He did the world title.
ECW,
why is only one of them? Yeah.
Extreme. I don't even know if this one just randomly showed up or I forgot to delete it.
It's randomly showed up. It's pretty good though. Good for the people to get hired.
We'll keep them around that bothering anything. But yeah, so we're
at the bottom.
We're at the very bottom.
Well, they're doing local to global, so
you don't have a backstage. You have nothing.
No,
it's local to global.
We don't. So yeah. So people who are wrestling
just
are also referees and announcers also. So,
my God, that would do shows. Okay.
This is like a super indie, dude.
We start off with $0, zero popularity. We are just now making money. So
we're like indie if indie was indie.
With that being said, we gotta start off big with
hot shot it.
After last week, JRTC, the Sarge and the General are punishing TK Ryan for not getting the belt, even though it was a draw. And they're making him do like 100 push-ups before his match tonight. So, who do you guys want to see TK Ryan take on tonight? You got a whole list of peoples.
I don't know. Let's see. TK O'Ryan.
I'm cool with putting him in a handicap match against the Fine Spitz dudes also, because that could be a cool little.
Let's do that then. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah. I like that idea.
I was gonna say, Desmond and Xavier, but I like your idea better.
I honestly was looking at Desmond and Xavier also, but I like these guys having like they are paid to be jobbers. Like I really.
Oh, they're ultimate jobbers. Yeah.
After this, we're gonna have Zachary Cooper come out and say, I'm still champ. I'm gonna defend this championship against one of the biggest names in this company here tonight. And I want you to see what a champion looks like.
Woo, woo, woo.
Ooh, ooh.
Well, let's see. We could bring in a name. But I'm cool with the rematch between Sifa and Zachary Cooper. So,
that's true.
Let's do the Sarge tonight. Taking on somebody. Maybe he takes on the Whisper. Let's get the Whisper a win.
Yeah, let's give the Whisper some love.
Give him some momentum.
He's been hurting a little bit.
The
Been on the
Whisper
losing end a lot.
had a segment. Andre
He's
Chase.
the most loyal person to Andre Chase so far.
I can't wait till we get to our indie-rific war games. Because that's like on the horizon, is the inevitable war games between these two factions.
They need the scrap. They need the scrap trap, dude.
Yeah,
but like war games.
So for anyone that's not played WWE 2K19, there is a indie steel cage where just a bunch of scrap metal thrown together. Like it is.
Yeah, it's like how to get a disease 101. It's not good.
Alrighty. Pretty good in there.
It's entertaining.
Pretty good there. Did TK Ryan getting that handicap win. Their segment killing it. Honestly, segments the way to go because we get a lot of popularity. We got a lot of angle boosts.
Big
also.
Scores.
So, but these actually help them become better wrestlers. So yeah, pretty good. Consistency is key. We're still at 25%. As long as we can keep rolling in the positive, if we can get out of the negative, I want to get to a point where we can get the increase in our production.
Yeah, because then we could break the 25% and actually go above it because we're at like a 25% cap.
We are also about to be at 4 popularity, which is very nice for us because, as I was saying, once we get to like 20, we can get a network deal that's even like the free one, I think. Let's see. Yeah, so we're currently aiming for like YouTube, I'm guessing. Now, YouTube says it's large and average, but it is free for distribution model. I don't know. Minimum viewership is like 4 million. So I don't know if it'll let us. We have to go even tinier. Let's go. What's tiny? Like a Stardom World, stuff like this. We might be able to sneak our way onto like Impact Plus, or ICW On Demand, like some of these, but. Okay. So let's go over here. I also just want to showcase real quick. So Brian Pillman Jr. has been champ for 155 days. He's had 5 defenses. Zachary Cooper, about 30 days now for his title, 2 defenses. Sifa was the longest reigning for 98 days. And I think Pillman, he's the only one we've had so far for the Intercontinental Heavyweight. So
very protected belt.
Very protected for the first champ. I honestly, being like an indie off the ground company, I'm kind of feeling like he may go the mile, in terms of holding that
like
belt
one whole year.
Maybe. Yeah. I mean, originally we were going to do monthly shows, but now we're able to do a weekly show. That helps out. By the way, fun fact, today was the day 7 years ago that Chris and I did the Marty the Moth Martinez interview.
Oh, that guy's so nice.
So great guy. I don't know what he's doing in wrestling. I really wish AEW would have nabbed him up when he did the thing with like AEW Dark. So I think between the fact he was a great guy, Lucha Underground champion, hella entertaining, hard worker, so that would have been nice to get some of that TK money.
I think he's still killing it on Twitch, so you could check out his Twitch page and stuff.
Yeah, I think it's still. I think he does like commercials also, like kind of like when Eli Drake, like LA Knight was doing the commercial game, so I think he does a bunch of those too. So, it feels so good making money. So,
making moves.
Let's start off tonight. Let's do the Sarge and the General. They're going to take on Zachary Cooper and the Whisper. And the General's actually going to get the win.
Is that the first loss?
That's going to be the first loss for Zachary Cooper, yeah.
Ooh,
but
that's a big one.
we need to have all these guys looking really strong going into our inevitable big old War Games match. So why did I do that?
That's true.
I need not the team. I need this. There we go.
When's that at? When are we doing that?
Maybe the next event. I imagine it'd be nice if we did it for that was our first pay-per-view match, honestly. But I don't know how far away that is. You know, if we can drag it out that long. But let's do
We don't have a pay-per-view, do we?
let's do Andre Chase and TK Ryan tonight. Also, Andre Chase is gonna get the win there, and then we're gonna do a world title match. Pillman Jr. defends his belt. Let's have him face Zachary Wentz. And then we need to get that momentum back for Pillman Jr. with his like little bipolar gimmick.
Yep.
So let's do something there with that where he is just beating the ever living piss. Like he's going like off of like
Why is he beating the pee out of him?
he's just
Don't do
beating
that.
the heck out of Zachary Wentz.
Wow.
And people are like, "What's going on with them?" Because you know Zachary Wentz.
Yeah, because he has this. He like beats people up and he doesn't remember.
Yeah, or he does like very like off the wall.
Yeah, like hits people with cars.
Yeah, he ran
allegedly
over Dragon.
He hit Dragon with a car.
You know, he was like, I don't remember everything. He was like, I did it. Nice. It's a pretty good show. Pretty good show. Yeah, so maybe next show, you know, or by the end of the month we'll do War Games. So we are almost under our negative. So we're under negative 1,000. We're at negative 749. So probably within the next 2 shows, we will officially be in the green, which is nice. And then we can make some money, and then we can upgrade our production value, which will be nice. So we are currently still limited by the venue. So that's something to keep in mind. We are selling out shows now. So, which is a massive accomplishment because we went from like 20 people showing up to now it is a sold out, always 100 people showing up.
You sold out. You sold out. You sold out.
After this one, we're going to be going towards the venue that's like you said, it's a bit of a jump. I think it's like 2,000 people there. It goes from like 100 to like 2,000 or something.
Well, I've been watching the product since there was like 38 people, so.
Big fan.
Yeah, I'm a real fan.
It's like, I deserve a push, so.
Push him off a bridge.
This is the guy that trains Connor.
Trains Connor.
Yep.
You got confirmation on that? Because you were pretty sure.
Yeah, we need to have a teacher on a pole match. It's going to be him versus Slick Wagner Brown and Travis's trainer. Put all of them together. Allegedly. We'll put them all on a forklift, you know.
His alleged trainer.
Do that instead. Brian Pillman Jr. wants to defend your belt. Hell yeah, man. You can defend your belt. I think we'll start off with Brian Pillman Jr. defending his belt. Then we'll have a segment, and then we'll go into War Games after this. How does that sound?
War Games.
Edge is signed with the NWA.
Who?
You're gonna keep it simple this week. Nice.
Yeah. So Brian Pillman. What did you say?
Who signed with the NWA? Who signed with the NWA? Oh, hide your wives. It's Edge. You know.
On this day,
will it be Adam
clearly.
Will it be Adam Copeland or will it be Edge? That's the question now.
So Brian Pillman Jr. gets called out by Zachary Wentz saying what you did to me last week was despicable. These fans are disgusted in you. And Brian Pillman's like, what are you talking about? I just beat you last week.
Who are you?
He's like, no. He's like, you did this to me. And then he shows like a big old like black eye cut. You remember when Triple H had that nasty
black eye?
Remember when Triple H had that nasty looking black eye? It was just like swollen and everything. It's like, yeah.
Okay, I get what you're saying now. Yeah.
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 And then we go into we'll do
What
like
we used to in.
we'll do like a locker room segment
Mhm.
for both of these teams here.
10 minutes.
Okay, maybe 5 minutes.
No, it's
I
okay.
said- yeah,
It's okay. I didn't
maybe-
mean
Well, because
I
War
didn't
Games is
mean
gonna go on a bit, but I don't.
Yeah.
Let's. All right.
Jade
Here's
being an impatient fan. That
20
hates
minutes. I don't even
talking.
know if they can go 20 minutes, but we're gonna try.
We're gonna pray for them. We're gonna pray for
We're gonna
them.
huge
We're gonna-
fatigue, major
Stunt-
spots.
Why are there
major
2
spot
war
stunt.
games?
Huh?
Yeah, major
It's the
spot. Why
it's
were
the, it's
there
the war
2?
it's the war gaming game.
All right.
Oh.
Who's winning War Games?
I think Zachary Cooper's been on a tear, but he just had his first loss.
Well, it was a draw, wasn't it?
He had
No.
a draw, but then he lost against the General and the
Then he
Sarge.
lost in a tag team.
Yeah, so he lost in a tag team match. He didn't lose. He didn't take the pin. You know?
But
like
if
the
the other team, this could be because they're already established. I feel like Chase U. The other team could establish themselves by winning.
Mhm.
Well, if they
I
win,
think
then
I think you let the military win.
Yeah,
I said if you let the military win, if you let the military win, you could have.
Too.
If you let the military win, you could be like, "Oh, we're contenders," and you have the champion have to defend a 4-way. He's like, "Oh no."
Yeah, you kind of build new stars a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I love it. Let's confirm that.
Big one.
Honestly, after this, we could bring in the tag team belts. So I think this is a good stepping stone also for the military guys to bring in the tag team belts. So, all right. Pretty good segments, everyone. War Games match did pretty good. 30% for all these guys is just out of breath and not much psychology in the match, but yeah, it was as good as it get for an indie War Games match. So I'm very happy with it.
It was great. It was amazing.
And it's a good stepping stone, like you said. So
everything I wanted to see. Did you show Travis the titles so you can get angry?
Here, I'll show them. So yeah, this is when indie companies just straight up take other belts. So we have the MLW belt. It's requested by Chris, the amalgamation belt. And the HBA Intercontinental Heavyweight is the WWF Intercontinental belt, just without the logo on the top. So
that's so funny.
Yeah.
Who dares?
All right, I think it's a good time to bring in those tag team belts. So
beautiful.
Yeah, get out of here. All these scrubs trying to get in here.
Go tag team.
Who do they think they are?
What tag team belts do we want? I don't know if we should get a good looking belt or an ugly looking belt. I haven't thought of it. What do you think, Dom? What's good for the tag team division? What's that one that just says "Enjoy"? Can I look at that one?
Enjoy.
What is that? Why is that?
I don't know. There's some funny ones on here, like the Waffle House title and stuff. There's just everything under the sun. If it's been a belt, it's in here. So, honestly, we've been making that joke about those stupid WWE, WWF tag team belts. And after the new belts came out this Friday, I'm completely fine with using a silver version of it. So I think
why you didn't like the new belts for SmackDown?
I love them, dude.
I love them too.
I'm just saying, like
I can't. I can't believe they didn't shake hands with Triple H. What monsters? Why would they not do that to the why would they not do that to the benevolent and kind, not always appearing on the
I didn't see Triple H in the ring.
He's Triple H, not John Cena.
That's Tommaso Ciampa.
Like, did you see but I remember watching the segment and they were like, "Oh, we won't shake his hand," and they were like, "Nichols, like, I will actually fire you if you don't shake this man's hand." I'm like, what? They don't have to shake his hand. They don't need his approval.
Legally.
They should attack him.
Legally.
Punch him. Should heart punch him.
Ooh.
They'll get mega heat.
Triple H has kayfabe heart attack.
Yeah.
That's something Vince would do.
I know.
If you-
I'm waiting.
if you
Why don't
really
you remember?
want-
No, Triple H. The thing is, Triple H did that a couple of years. Remember Curtis Axel? Remember?
Ah.
Do you remember that angle when he Triple H like, and like Curtis Axel like pushed him to the limit, made him collapse.
It's the final
That's crazy.
countdown.
Curtis Axel. He would have been
That's
a
a
great
name.
NWA world champ.
He would have been. He still could be. Like I don't know if he. I think he's just stepped away.
Older.
The thing is, they didn't bring him in. Like I don't know all the ins and outs, so it's not my place to say. But I'm shocked they didn't bring him back as a trainer or an agent. He was the one that trained The Rock and a lot of people. Like they would always refer to him to train people back. Like a lot of people said that about him.
Who?
So it's Curtis Axel.
Curtis Axel.
Yeah, he would have
Yeah,
been
I'm
a
saying,
nice
like, a lot of people-
trainer, honestly.
Because well, at least like to keep people in ring shape. Like maybe not
Curtis
like run like.
Axel Rose.
He was always good. He got a longer run than arguably he should have. But definitely, like it's sad that he would never reach the peak of his dad. His best run would he would have benefited more from Heyman if Heyman didn't feud with the Punk at the time. But I don't think it was a bad move putting him with Heyman.
Well, his partner's gonna do big things soon, allegedly.
Oh, which one? Which
Mr.
one?
Bo Dallas himself.
Well, yeah. I have mixed feelings, but they were gonna do stuff with Uncle Howdy anyway. But I feel like it has an Eddie and Rey Mysterio vibe that they might try and do. But we'll
Oh,
see.
don't be like that. Can't we have something nice? Bo Dallas also deserves it. He's an underrated, very talented person from the beginning.
I'm not saying. Listen, all right. If he does a good job, I don't care. I don't want to be constantly reminded. Like that's what the problem with Rey Mysterio. I'm not saying it's not deserved or anything. Let's not get my don't.
I
misquote me.
understand what you mean now, but
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like because Rey Mysterio deserved it, but like every Eddie, and like it's Rey also as a person. He's not just a vessel. I think they have learned from that mistake. I don't think they will.
I think it was even weirder what they did with like Chavo.
Well, they did with Chavo and it didn't work. And they went to Rey Mysterio.
It was weird. It's kind of weird with Chavo.
Well, yeah, but like that's all I worry about. Like they had the thing of the Hall of Fame, which was fine. Like that's his dad. Like I'm not saying how could you, Mike Rotunda? This is your moment. Like no, like he literally just lost his son. Like I don't blame him, but it's just like. And it's sad. It is really sad. I can't like really emote how sad and tragic Rey's loss to the world is, because it was so sudden.
This is a happy stream, not a.
You're coming off like Nia right now, Travis.
Listen, man. First off, don't compare me to that. The subject came up, and second, I'm not gonna just like lightly touch on the subject. All right, I'm coming off it. I'm just finishing it off.
Guess what? This is a PG stream. We don't talk about death, dying, or death.
PG.
Death, dying, or death is not PG.
They've killed off tons of people in PG.
Exactly.
Content.
Let me finish my point. You heathen. I'm saying I hope it goes well. In short,
They never killed no one in Dora the Explorer. I'm just saying.
Y'all are ignorant. Y'all are ignorant. You can't just gloss over it. That's not respectful, especially since it's quite recent.
No.
But like I said, it's one of those things. I think it'll go well though, especially if the rumors of Braun Strowman potentially coming back and Eric Rowan getting signed, which I've been a big advocate for. I'm a big Eric Rowan fan. I don't know why they released him. I think Eric Rowan's got.
You think Matt Hardy's still involved with the Wyatt 6 universe thing?
Well, he might be because he says he's a free agent after appearing in TNA. And here's the thing: TNA and WWE have a closer working relationship now than they ever have. Nobody wants to talk about that. Like,
yeah, that's why I think they're.
I honestly
still together, still a good thing.
Genuinely, I would say this, and I'm saying it on stream right now, respectfully, the best thing that TNA could do is be like, hey, WWE, do you need a developmental in Canada? Because we could do that. That's what I would do if I was TNA right now.
Well, it looks like that's what I mean, Rossi's kind of trying to be. Also, did you see what Kenny Omega implied about Rossi?
Mm-hmm. Very hypocritical.
Oh.
Disgusting. Disgusting.
Very-
I can't believe he
very-
did that. Without
very
any,
hypocritical.
it was
Very hypocritical from all the rumors that go around about Kenny Omega. Also, not going to say too much, but you know what I mean by that, Dane, as well.
Oh,
as
I had a great idea for a T-shirt. I can't tell you what it is. The Mullins knows what it is. We had a great idea for a T-shirt. Let's just say we legally could probably sell it.
Oh,
That's all I'll say.
yeah.
We won't. Yeah, like I said, we won't say too much on the stream, but like, do your own research is what I would say to people. Do your own, because I know from people that
Always do
people
your
that worked
research.
with Rossi. I know people that worked with Rossi directly, and they said he was fine. So
Well, yeah,
that's my take.
my thing is, dude, your girl Rio was trained by Emmy Sakura. Emmy Sakura had an interview with Rossi just like I think last year, honestly.
Mm-hmm. It's because Kenny's saying that because of the AEW's deal with Stardom, though. That's the issue. He's being corporate with doing that.
Did they really ever have a deal with Stardom?
Yeah,
When?
I think they've got a working agreement.
I don't remember them really ever having a
They
work.
were-
I mean,
yeah, because
early
they
on,
were-
I guess. Yeah,
They
with
were-
Rio.
And they had
At
the whole
one point she
tournament.
was in. Yeah,
Well,
but
I don't know if
none of
they
those
took
girls,
I
none
don't-
of those girls were really from Stardom.
Well, I don't know if they took advantage of it or not. I don't know. Like, I just know. I know they had a relationship with it. That's all I remember. I know they had one with DT and Stardom. That's all. Those were the first deals before like AAA.
No, they had Tokyo Joshi Pro, which everyone I think everyone's confusing that. That's the same promotion.
I thought they had Stardom also. I swear.
I think they
What was
did.
that?
I think they did for a short period of time because Rio
no,
also wrestled for.
Oh no, they had it early on in the first year, and then they moved to.
Yeah, because
Joshi Pro.
I think Rio was, she was like champion over at Stardom at one point.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
other than that,
But no,
yeah.
but no, I wanted to know your take on that because you're a big, a big Joshi person.
Joshi boy.
And a lot of people.
I'm
There's
a
a lot of
big
people
respecter of it.
And there's a lot of people that have obviously fixated a lot of other things that Kenny said, which, once again, my opinion is biased, so I won't say too much. But I don't.
Well, yeah, he
don't-
was also pointing out that there's like, oh, they sell calendars, and I'm just like, first off, I don't agree with it, but that stuff's legal over there, and I don't know if it's meant to be sexual or not. I'm not the target demographic for that.
They had
type of
AEW's had
calendar,
so
so I don't know.
They had the Nyla Rose and Vicky Guerrero.
So I don't know if it's meant to be sexual. I've never seen the images. I have no real knowledge on that.
No.
Do I think it's right that they might sexualize them? No. But I also understand that it's a different cultural difference. And it's like,
it's
I don't
part,
know.
and it's a part, and like
it's
not,
also something that he's working with promotions that do the same exact thing, though. It's like,
and,
that's what I was telling Mullins about.
He's an EVP for one of them. Like AEW's done stuff like, but what angle are they doing now with Tony Storm?
Well, I mean, like,
I don't say it's a bad thing. I'm just saying don't.
I just mean
don't poo someone
Emmy
else's rose garden.
Emmy Sakura has trained people that are underage. Rio herself, very young when she started.
Mm-hmm. It's a sketchy subject, but like it's a sketchy thing for him.
Beat him up.
It's a
beat that Kenny Omega guy up.
Yeah, like I've always had my opinion of him has been consistent, so I'm validated by a lot of things that have come up more recently about him.
I've always said he's a good wrestler that everyone lies and says is great. He has a few great matches here and there, I will say, but they're far less than people want to admit.
And the thing is, and the people forget who he had those great matches with. Like
how many? Remember all those fuckers that told me Chris Jericho versus Kenny Omega was a great match, and then they were all like, "Oh, well, actually." Later on, they were like, "Actually, it was bad." Because I said it sucked.
But not to undersell him, but who's he had those great matches with? He's had them with Okada and Tanahashi.
I didn't say so. That's disappointing, but.
One of the only matches I would give him credit for, and I'll say this honestly, was the tag match of Hangman and the Bucks. That was all them.
Well, guess what? It's time for heat. So I'm sorry to cut you off.
Well, we're not doing anything right now. We got Percy Watson.
I'm just listening to y'all talk. Yeah. But in the meantime, I booked the startup for the Andre Chase and TK Orion match for tonight.
Beautiful.
We got the new tag team champs, of course, the General and the Sarge. I think I'll have them defend their belts. tonight.
Is that their actual names? Are they actual like people?
These are
Yeah,
actual
the actual names when we picked them
actual
up.
names for
Yeah,
these people. So
we don't know if they're together. We picked them up. They
we
just had
should-
similar
yeah.
names.
it says that he's with a guy called the Beer Belly Bandits.
Right. I think we should after this we'll Google them and see
This
what
guy's a
they're- because that's
Hispanic
why like
wrestler.
oh that's
And
good.
then Sarge, he's with that Kansas City company, so they're they're not near each other, but
Yeah. Well, I'm just saying I might be interested to Google these people after the stream, just to like, oh, who are they? Because I think that's the best thing about War of the Immortals. You discover some people you never really think about.
Mm-hmm.
I'm guessing it's War of the Immortals. I'm assuming this is.
It is because
it's
if Dom's playing it, it's probably War of the Immortals.
I would say like 80% of the time. Here's the problem: is I get really excited because Herd releases the new every single month. There's the new, consistent update, and a lot of the older databases, they're cool, but like after. What has it been? How we've been playing this since TW 2013, essentially.
Yeah,
like 11 years of like fantasy
does a
booking.
lot of
Like,
updating.
what if WCW was alive? What if we started off as ROH in the beginning? What if we were TNA and
War of the Immortals is criminally.
Well, I actually have a challenge for you. I think you should do a series.
This is the series. This is the series right now. So
I mean, a future challenge would be fixing the NWA.
Oh, that's
I did that off stream.
Or fixing the NWO.
That's even a better stream. But I was gonna say I'm gonna do a quick. I don't think you'd ever watch this because I don't know if they do. But I think the War of the Immortals creators deserve a lot of credit as well because it's not. It just seems easy for them to pull, but they do a lot of research. Like they have like people very old.
So multiple people have worked on this. This mod. I mean, this mod goes way back to 2013, and then it went to 2016, and then 2020, and so multiple people worked on it. I think, honestly, though, as of right now, I think it's. I don't think anyone else is working on it. It's really sad.
Well,
it's a big undertaking too, though. So.
Well, it is. Because you have to update a bunch of people, like all these people individually, and potentially add new people.
Who's in the match?
From past and present. I'm just putting it over.
Maybe Knuckle Madsen, Desmond Xavier. It's just a quick throwaway tag team title match. So just for the general Sarge. The
what
big
about
match.
GT Dunn? What about GT Dunn and Knuckle Mullins?
I could see them. Yeah, those little.
You did team them up before, so yeah, that makes sense.
They aesthetically look like they would belong together.
I'll do a promo here. I like the Whisper and Wendy Chu segments right now. Put the dragon in there. Let's do a match.
Can we have them start teaming up?
I did last week. I did Wendy Chu and the Whisper against Montez Ford and Jade Cargill. They lost, but I would imagine they would. So,
Ooh.
And we'll do Lewis beats the dragon.
Can we have a run in
on what?
Wendy Chu from Wendy Chu in that last match.
I'll run in. You want her to run in?
Yeah, I want her to.
Wendy Chu, I want her to run.
I want her to run to the ring. I want her to.
Like a segment, or just put her in the thing?
No, in the match. In the match, she just comes to ringside.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
We love it.
I'm debating this one. I kind of want TK O'Ryan to win, but I'm okay with Andre Chase wins also.
Well, TK O'Ryan has been on a roll.
Yeah.
And that's true. But also, how many?
After this, I want like a brawl between Zachary Cooper and TK O'Ryan to end off the show. That's why. I just don't know if I want Zachary Cooper to get involved in cost.
What is TK O'Ryan like? What is the end game for him? TK O'Ryan.
World title. So, I mean,
you think so?
Yeah,
I'm okay with that.
So Zachary Cooper here, he's got the amalgamation belt, and so maybe they feud and TK O'Ryan takes that off of him. But I mean, everyone's end game goal should be the world title. But Andre Chase has become a character like a honky tonk man or something. Like, I'm kind of fine if he never wins the big one because he's such a compelling character. You know, he doesn't need to be I was the world champ. Whereas like
Maybe we could give him
that's really
like
helpful
the
for
other
Brian
title.
Pillman. The amalgamation. I mean, honestly, in real life, he was the tag team champ, right, in NXT. So that's really helpful. But it's
That
like,
could work
he
too. He
never
could be
needed
a,
that.
he'd be a big tag champ though.
Yeah, but I'm kind of putting these guys in different directions a little bit too. So you got you know, Zachary Cooper, who's feuding TK O'Ryan. You got the Whisperer and Wendy Chu, and then Andre Chase. He's trying to keep his classroom together.
And Montez Ford is still
JRTC are
selling
killing it.
T-shirts.
Montez Ford's still selling T-shirts. Brian Pillman Jr.
What's he
is
telling the
schizophrenic mode.
T-shirts to do?
What?
He said telling T-shirts. What's he telling them to
He's
do?
telling the T-shirts. Brian Pillman did it. He say it was him. Our next venue level up will be a local sports hall, but it's $2,000 and holds 500 people. So five times the capacity.
That's what I was telling you.
So,
It's
yeah,
it's kind of crazy. It's a big jump.
it is a big jump. So
I wish it wasn't that big
yeah,
of a jump. I wish there were venues that were a little more reasonable.
yeah. Let's start the show. I don't really want to cheese adding any other venues. So, but I don't know. We're doing good. We're making money now. We've made it out of the hole. Essentially, that era of.
Nah, we gotta do this clean. We gotta do this clean.
I'll say because we're consistency, 25% every time. We're now making money. People are getting popularity. That's kind of the more exciting part is seeing like somebody like
You're
TK.
kind of proving it's possible to do.
He had 0 popularity, and he's up here at 4. You know, so very helpful.
Big money.
Yeah, honestly, I'm just waiting for the point where freaking, you know, somebody steals them. You know, like that's gonna suck the day that happens. Yeah, so consistency 1050. We're still 1050, 100 sellout crowd. We are now officially in the positive. So that means hopefully by the end of next month, we can upgrade our production to we'll probably end up getting this one right here, which is local paper ads. So, and we need that to increase our audience attendance and viewership, but we're not on TV. But the attendance is going to be a big thing because we can jump from 100 people showing up to hopefully nearing 500. These other ones here are way too expensive.
All right. Well, I've enjoyed being popping in for this stream, but I gotta pack up at work.
It's nice having you. If you're around
No
later
worries,
tonight for, I don't know how late you're staying up. If you're around for the pay-per-view, you know, I think
We'll see.
there's a pay-per-view tonight.
Well, it's Destiny.
I think Dynasty. Dynasty, not Destiny.
It is my
Destiny. What a weird name. It's my Destiny.
Dynasty.
This is my legacy. No. They should have got Legacy and got the Eminem song rights. Come on, TK. It's right there. I don't know any Dynasty songs. It's right there. Get it. Yeah, he could afford Eminem.
So. Come on, he could afford to hire a bunch of talent for Mark Briscoe's theme. Like, come on, TK. Fire some more people. But no, I'll see you maybe all later on. For those watching the stream, drink plenty of water and go to bed. And that's it. See you all later.
Sounds great.
Was that a call-out post?
I'll call you out.
I haven't slept yet.
Post stream.
Well. That guy's a hoser. Am I right?
W Heat. Desmond Xavier is going to Impact. Nice, good for him.
Is it exclusive?
I don't think it's exclusive. Be an Impact. It might be, but looks like WWE got rights to Kenny Omega. Speaking of Kenny, and Tyler Breeze going to a WWF also. So people are moving around. Let's book this event here. Start off the show pretty big. We're gonna have one of those like Rock and Austin, video packages.
Good video, yeah.
Do a video package between Zachary Cooper and TK Orion tonight. So
you think you're special, special.
Yeah.
You do.
Let's do the
Most loves some Limp Bizkit.
The Whisper and Wendy Chu tonight.
Low key. Sometimes I do too, but on the low key.
They're gonna take on Dragon and Knuckle Madsen. And they're gonna get a win here tonight. Actually, give them the win. After that, we have a promo with Andre Chase. He's gonna pull aside the Whisper, and he's gonna say, "Hey, what are you doing? She was sleeping in my class. She's not allowed in my class. Why are you teaming up with her?" Calling him out, kind of causing some dissension there between them a little bit. And he says, "Look, Zachary Cooper, he's got a big match tonight, and it'd be really helpful if you were there supporting him, Do you guys ever, side story, do you guys ever have those teachers who are like, yo, our school's about to have a really big football game tonight, bring everybody out? Do you guys ever have that? Because this feels like that.
Yeah.
Feels like that. That had to maybe happen twice. It was funny. Because you're like, if you're not into it, like I was.
Not in high school.
I was in high school. What was yours then?
Well,
I
remember that in
middle school then, right?
I remember that in middle school, yeah.
That never happened in middle school for me. That's weird.
Maybe not for football, for big school events.
And it was only football. They never were like, go support the soccer team, go support the golf team.
Well, you got to remember, I didn't go to a school that had a sports team. My high school didn't have a single sports team, actually. I went to charter school. Good time.
And I went to school in Japan. All they had was sumo wrestling.
Guys, come out to the local sumo wrestling match.
You're a little chode, aren't you?
That's funny. All right, Zachary Cooper and TK Orion. This is their rematch for the belt, amalgamation belt. And guess what? It's TK Orion's moment. He's gonna get that belt. He's gonna win the big one. Well, the medium one. So there's a little come to blows at the end.
Come?
Yep, to blows.
Oh, to blows. Okay.
Yeah. Between TK Orion.
I didn't know where you're going there.
He's gonna get attacked by Brian Pillman Jr.
What?
The new champ is gonna get attacked in very vicious, violent fashion. All right.
Disgusting.
And people are gonna be like, why would Brian Pillman do that? But they're also like, we know why he'd do that, because we saw him beat up Zachary Wentz. We saw him run over and admit running over Dragon.
That's another guy that's one of our big guys that I don't think is ever going to win the world title.
No.
I don't know if that man will ever win it.
Maybe a tag team belt, but
I could see that. I could see a tag team.
Never the amalgamation,
Dude, what if Dragon gets a serious gimmick? That'd be crazy.
But there was talks. We did talk in the chat about making him a lawyer, right?
Yeah.
Like a dragon lawyer. So
yeah, but he's still a dragon. I like my idea that I had earlier where second dragon show up and everyone's confused and then they take off their mask and they're somebody else. That'd be a good way to debut someone.
I like it. That's a good one too.
Yeah.
Horrible wrestler based in North America.
You know what would be good for that is if you hired someone off stream to be the second dragon, and so you could surprise the people at home a little bit.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. I don't do this at all off stream, by the way, though. That's the only thing.
That's true.
I want to get another person involved here with the whole academy excellence and all that.
Which one? What are we hiring them for? For which one? The Chase U stuff? Andre,
Yeah.
Excellence Academy?
Yeah.
Hall of Excellence.
I like Wilcox for the military stuff going on.
Is Otis too much?
Is he
How
on
much
there?
Yeah, Otis Dosovich right there.
That's good.
How much does he cost? Looks like a lot of people are.
$50.
Yeah. 41. No house shows. Tucky.
Like that. Like that.
Good.
What
Oh,
else we got around here that might be fun to bring in with all the other storylines? Lance Bravado.
I think if you bring him in for a few months. I don't think he's like a regular character. I think he could
Yeah.
play a part in a big storyline in the future, but like not like he's not a permanent character. He's kind of like someone that shows up for big angle.
Mm-hmm.
I thought Trevor Lee would have been a good pickup. You passed him a while
This dude,
back.
Richard Schnary.
Chenieri. That's funny. He's doing the little like whisper pose too.
I like it. Stables. I'm gonna put this guy in here. The Wilcox and Richard Otis. Put them in there. I got some plans. I got some ideas with this. What is going on here? So.
We almost done with the stream.
Probably do like one more show. Wrap it up here and get some lunch.
Because I'm dying.
You're dying. So down to
Yeah.
some lunch here in a second. It's actually
Lunch.
fairly long
I hardly even know her.
lunch.
Did I ever tell you guys who?
That means we can't end on a cliffhanger. We got.
Did I ever tell you who Dom's girlfriend is? Did I tell you the Ice Spice joke?
The ice. Which Ice Spice joke?
The one that you're dating Ice Spice? That gimmick? Dude, I hope she sees this.
We got married on April 1st, bro.
What?
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you. $200.
A lot of people are going to be sad.
Yeah. 5.0. We're in the positive. $200. Hell yeah.
She seems like a lovely person.
Let's start off here. We're going to have a big old classroom meeting here. Andre Chase is going to say that he's very disappointed in the Whisper for going on and teaming up with Wendy Chu, which was not allowed. All right. He needed to keep it in the academy. And she was kicked out for sleeping.
This might be a far reach. Can we make sure can I pitch rather that Richard and the Whisper are like related?
Well, I was gonna say Richard's like the teacher's assistant.
Oh. I kind of think they should be like related, like cousins or something.
Okay.
Or
I still want him as a teacher's assistant. I think there's more mileage there than the cousin, but we can still say they're related. I'm cool with that. And then Otis, I want him brought in because he's another big beefy boy. Andre says that there's a new student coming in, and Zachary, he'd like if Zachary could take him under his wing. Now Otis is completely stupid. He's not got any book smarts at all. That's his problem, but he's really good in the ring. So, and we're actually gonna have a match here tonight with. We're gonna have Zachary Cooper
and Otis
teaming up.
I love it. That's what I was hoping. I think this is going to be a great. I think this might be the future of the tag division.
We need a good name for him, but they're going to take on Greg Spitz, and
we'll see if they have chemistry.
Take fine. Oh yeah, I hope they do. That'd be nice.
They'd be a great tag team in the future.
Otis gets the win. After this match here, we're going to have a promo from the Sergeant and the General and our new champ, TK O'Ryan. These guys hold 3 of the big belts here, and they're all excited. That being said, TK O'Ryan can defend his belt here tonight.
I got a story, Dom. You know the movie? It's not that big of a deal, but do you know the movie Freddy Got Fingered, Dom?
You keep mentioning this, but no.
All right.
Worst title of a movie ever. But
if you watch the movie, you know why it's called that. Anyway, I showed my best friend that movie the other day, and he kind of liked it, but he was also he's a little squeamish about blood, right?
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes he's okay with it, sometimes he's like, no. And he's been watching Chucky with me lately, but there are a few times where Freddy Got Fingered got to him with the blood, but he said there was legitimate funny scenes, and you know what? It's a great movie. He didn't say it was great, but he said it was good.
All right.
He also said it was bad, but he also said it was good.
After the match, TK O'Ryan, he's gonna go. He's gonna call out Brian Pillman Jr. He's gonna come out. He'd be like, "Why did you attack me? Why did you ruin my moment? I won the belt, and you attacked me." And Pillman comes out and he says, "Man, I have no idea what you're talking about. Last week, it was a bit of a blur for me, and I'm just trying to get my head in the game because I got a big title match against one of your guys, and if you're trying to throw me off, I don't know what you're talking about." TK O'Ryan's all confused. He doesn't know what's going on, why Brian Pillman's denying this. And then Brian Pillman, he's going to defend his belt here tonight against the Sarge. He's going to win, of course, obtain his belt. And after that match, that's when there's going to be just a vicious attack by Wilcox onto Brian Pillman Jr. And that's when
you put it in the wrong area.
Yeah, freaking attackers. Wilcox attacks Brian Pillman Jr. And that's where he's going to reveal. Wilcox is going to reveal that he's aligned with the JRTC, but he's the guy from the real military. You know what I mean? So the general and the Sarge, those are just JRTC ranks. All right.
Can we give them history? Can maybe Brian Pillman have gone to school with him or something, or knows him from the past?
Brian Pillman's father knows Wilcox.
Oh.
Yeah.
Maybe he trained him. In kayfabe, obviously.
Well, hold me to this the next time we stream this, but the story here is that Wilcox almost got kicked out of West Point, the military academy, because he was bunkmates with Brian Pillman Sr. And Brian Pillman Sr. used to play a lot of pranks. And so he'd always blame it on Wilcox, and Wilcox almost got thrown out. So he took his military career very serious, whereas Brian Pillman Sr. ended up, quitting.
He got discharged.
Yeah, he got discharged. So
you heard it here first, folks.
You heard it here first, yeah. Now, Brian Pillman Sr., on the other hand, where does he come in? We can hire him, but he is later down the line, and we have to.
He is way too expensive.
Yeah, he is a one and done at this point. He'd only be a one and done, but hopefully we can get him later down the line. So that's our show. do it. Last show of the stream. Pretty good opening segment. Pretty good starting off match. Great segment with these guys. Great title defense here for TK Ryan. The call-out segment killed it. Did really good. World title match was decent for the main event, and then the beatdown was great. So 25% here.
Big one.
And let's see how much money we have here at the end of September.
Don't forget to like the video.
$294 positive. So for positive 635, but we are doing great. We got out of the hole. We're on the way to 6 popularity, and that means, you know, around October we can now spend the money to increase our budget there. That being said, yeah, what Dane said, if y'all liked it, had fun with the stream, you guys want to see more of the local to global, give us some likes, thumbs up, all that, and we'll see y'all next time.
See you on the